All right. So to bring Bellend up to speed, after after investigating the false Bellend down in the styes, you had a run-in with the bride. It was heavily implied that Captain Kali Takesha, the woman who had run the trading post back in Saltmarsh, was the one going around, using various forms of magical disguise and such to implicate said Bellend. You were also led to something called the Cult of Azos, which led you to a temple under the skies where they appeared to be raising a kraken that you had to deal with.
Okay,
Um,
I remember their Kraken. Cricket. Is anyone here? Did I lose you guys? Okay.
a moment.
That's right, Mr. T
Following
works for.
the thwarting of the kraken, you guys proceeded up to the Republic capital of Corvus, where they had just had a pretty major incident involving a swath of undead and a near miss on a civil war due to the supposed return of their god king. You guys helped deal with the aftermath of that. Helped a girl, reunite with her magic sword that had been fucking with her sanity. You also had had Farron interacting with the Cobalt Soul. You guys went off to rescue a missing master archivist by the name of Sersha Jin, who, in theory, was very knowledgeable about the cult of Azos. She explained, at least at a very loose form, because he was having to reconstruct some of the texts for that due to the damage the library had sustained in the recent incident, that they were a cult worshiping the ancient primordial shadow dragon that, according to legend, killed the other two primordial dragons. And in its death throes, its body was used to create the core of your world, also known to some as the Underdark. Hmm.
So are we going to the Underdark then?
No, or at least not.
Oh,
Um, it also seems that Dylan and Isura seem to have some connection to these primordials. As they've been having visions of the, the supposed final battle where the primordials all took each other out.
okay.
You then, with that information and the belief about what was going on with Captain Kali, you decided to travel back to Salt Marsh to see if you could confront her, where you made a quick layover in the town of Far Hollow that was being attacked by giants, or was it trolls? It was ice trolls. Ice trolls. Okay, they were being attacked by ice trolls. You helped negotiate a agreement with them where the dwarves and the ice trolls, worked out some kind of arrangement where they could share the space because the ice trolls were just wanting to stop living in the wilderness. There was also underneath the city, you guys discovered a cult of psychics that were trying to enslave the town.
Oh, that was fun.
You guys dealt with them. You then finished your trip back to Saltmarsh only to discover that it was being in the process of being invaded by a Drakengard army, being spearheaded by some sort of massive blue dragon. You were unable to determine its age category.
Okay.
You were able to get the last of the civilians, to the town guard garrison, where you were able to hold off a small, assault. You brought down said blue dragon, and then after engaging the commander of the Drakengard army in single combat, The said commander being one of the Hakish, which you guys have learned are the 8 elite guards of the Cult of Azos. You were able to, after defeating them in single combat, they agreed to pull out of town. You followed the retreating forces to their encampment in a small canyon, where after sneaking around a little bit, you discovered that not only you engaged another 2 Akish, the one from before and another one. You also discovered that they were doing some sort of experimentation with some sort of dark crystalline material that Farron was loosely familiar with from his backstory. It seemed to have a psychic resonance that affected both Farron and Dylan, connecting to something called the Dreaming Dark, which is kind of like the nightmare realm. It's like where all the bad dreams and vibes come from. And the dark spirits and stuff that reside there that try to fuck with people, in their dreams. Having dealt with that, you are now, in theory, heading back to Saltmarsh to compare notes with the town guard and figure out your next move. As the Cobalt Soul was interested in what they were doing in that cavern and had sent a monk out that you guys rescued, and you promised to finish the mission for him, which you did, but now you have to report back. So the scene would pick up with you guys exiting the cave, where in the amount of time it took you to finish exploring the cave, the entire army seems to have picked up and cleared out in a hurry. Some of their tents and stuff being hastily left behind, but they've taken all the important stuff. So you've got a minute to breathe, figure out your next move. And I think that covers everything. If I've missed anything, feel free to speak up.
I know we found gold, but did we find any more stuff before we left? Like, did we roll or anything? I don't know, because I was looking at the chat from last session, and I wasn't seeing it like any loot table or anything. That's why I'm asking.
No additional, aside from the megascope that I forgot was in there. You guys, I believe, is in the loot crate now. There was nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The megascope is a good haul.
Yeah, the megascope.
Yeah.
Because that's basically a semi-portable teleportation circle. You do have to set it up, but and it also has a bunch of other functions. Which, again, if you look in the I think it's campaign items area of your journal, it explains what a megascope does.
Saves us a year of work.
And acts as a phone and a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
Given the time of day, you would be traveling at night if you left now, so I presume you'd want to take the time to rest. But again, the guys are free to make your own choices now. I've set the scene.
Yeah. I think we need to take a long rest before we head back. Wait. No, can't we use the new doohickey to teleport back to the boat?
The boat does not have a circle or a megascope.
Oh. It's like a one-way street.
You have teleportation circle, which means you can teleport from somewhere where you do not have a circle to a circle. But since the boat doesn't have a megascope or a circle, you could not teleport to the boat. And you have used the one use of the teleportation circle at your house for the day.
Okay.
Because when you evacuated the civilians via the teleportation circle, that burns the circle off the floor of your home for the day.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was trying to aim for the boat.
Yeah. So you could set this thing once you get back to the boat. You could set this thing up on the boat, at which point you could always teleport back to the boat. But until you do that, So yeah, unless you know of another teleportation circle somewhere, you will have to hook it home.
Oh, that's fine. We have the horses, which I still need names for.
The horses,
You
the
do.
horses about an hour back.
Yeah, so we probably trek back to the horses and set up camp where they're at.
If that's what the party wants to do, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
And Farron and Kiki, I need names for your horses.
I don't have a horse.
And
Oh.
I said Farron and Kiki.
You're not fair.
Sorry. Sorry. It's been a minute, okay?
You have a lot of names. That's not one of them.
Say, I'm gonna be corny, and I'm gonna just go ahead and call him Harry Trotter.
Harry, as in Harry, Harry.
No, Harry Trotter.
Okay. And Farron?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roderick.
Oh, you said Robert?
Rod.
Or Robert?
Roderick.
Roderick.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Anyway.
Yep, that's what he said. Well, we're gonna take a minute.
Okay, now on to the squirrels.
Wait, people who are not here. You guys want to do anything at camp? If not, I will advance to.
Oh,
Um,
I'm gonna send a note to my mom.
Okay, how are you sending a note to your mom across the planet?
Sending?
Yeah, I could have sworn somebody in the party had sending.
I know Fiala does, but she's not here. I don't know. Does anybody else?
I do not. I don't think.
You said a note.
Yeah, a note.
Hold up.
Hey, Kiki can send it via criminals.
FedEx too. That's a thing now.
Yeah. Technically, yes. I can. I'll say it's a bit of a waste of the box. If you have something else you want to send, that'd be great. But
let me see. Yeah, I Titan. Fucking.
I don't think Titan will fit in the box. Just saying.
all right.
In the box.
Let's see.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but apparently the conversation my daughter is having with my sister is triggering my dog.
That sounds concerning.
Oh my god.
I heard him that time.
Oh, you didn't hear him earlier?
No, that was the first time the mic picked him up.
Oh, okay. Oh, good job, Discord. You're doing a good job. Yeah, I'm going to send the letter. Does anybody in the thing know how to draw?
What counts as drawing?
Usually that's either artist tools or painter's tools. Calligraphy.
Farron has calligraphy.
Awesome. I need you to do a quick sketch of my daughter, because I don't think I realized I sent the message to dad that, hey, he's a granddad now, but I did not send a message to mom to say like, hey, you're a grandma now. So I'm gonna do that.
I like how she's not going into details, just telling them, hey, you have a granddaughter now.
Yeah.
Your daughter, Farron will make a wide gesture. I thought it was our daughter.
Our daughter, yeah, our daughter. But in the sake of purposes, because I haven't told my mom that I was traveling with all you guys. In fact, last my mom knows, I was at my dad's.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die because she's gonna send a letter saying that, hey, these 4 guys who I'm traveling with, I have a daughter, and me and the 5 guys I travel with are all raising her. It's like, He's gonna come. He's gonna kill all of us. He was like, all of y'all ran. He's like, all of y'all ran a train on my daughter, and then he's gonna see the horseman, and he's definitely gonna be pissed at him. He was like,
Dylan is gonna look down at her letter, and she's gonna like scratch a line when he said that. And she's like, I should probably reword that.
Ellie is very worried.
Would it be dexterity?
You
$50. We'll see what 54.
you count dexterity or wisdom, whichever you prefer.
Oh, and
Oh my God.
hold on, let me see how many platinum pieces I have.
a lot.
I know I have a lot.
I mean, it's not rogue gallery worthy, but it's decent. You can.
You say row gallery worthy?
Yep, I did. I shamelessly plugged.
All right, so I have 520 platinum pieces. That's not a lot, but I am going to send my mom 100 platinum pieces.
I mean, it's not enough for a D&D character, but I mean, for most people, that is a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to send the picture, the letter.
That would set somebody up for several years.
And then 100 platinum pieces. And literally in the letter, I call what's her face my wife, and I call the rest of you guys my husbands to my mom.
Kevin has reverse harem going on. That's okay. It's almost one for every day of the week.
I'm assuming that no one's proofreading any of this.
Why would I give it to you to proofread?
All right, just making sure.
I'm not sure how many of us could read it. I think Farron might, because I believe it's in. We're reading it in Elvish. Ashwood as well.
If she's sending it to her mom is not Elvish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be either Common or, given where her mom lives, Dwarvish would be the two languages of the area.
I'll probably send it in Dwarven. Yeah, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it in Dwarven. Yeah, my mom's not. Yeah, my dad is Elvish, but my mom is not. My mom is what I am. And then I'm going like, P.S. Mom, what the fuck is the dreaming dark? Question mark, exclamation mark. Like, WTF.
First, I was gonna ask her what Kyoki said of what's a train.
Oh, you know what? No, Dylan knows what a train is.
I say she's in the Adamantine Isles. She lives with dwarves and giants. They know what a train is.
She was drinking alcohol as soon as she got off the bottle. She knows what stuff is. Like, yeah, that's. She could probably say some stuff to make y'all toes curls. So, like, yeah, she knows a lot.
It'd be very hard. Fargo has hooves.
Oh yeah. And she gives her mom remembers Ash, but she gives very detailed, descriptions of everybody else in the party. She remembers Fargo, so, but she gives detailed descriptions of people in the party. Oh, with the added effect, please don't tell Dad. I'll tell him myself. We'll have to wait till he's drunk and break the news. These are my husbands. A name only, just because we're raising a daughter.
We're gonna die.
Wait till you meet his knight.
Gonna have. Thankfully, I don't have to beat Mouse. I don't have to. Thankfully, I believe I'm fast enough to outrun most of the party.
You would leave us behind.
I'm not. He's not gonna heal. He's not gonna kill you.
Well, you would leave them behind.
All I need to do is run far enough, and I have Mase, and thankfully I have Eldritch Blast, so I can attack from really far away.
You get the version of Eldritch Blast yet that actually knocks them away from you when you do it, so you run and then push them back, and then run and push them back more.
I mean, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I haven't taken that yet. I have a list of evocations I gotta run through. I still need to take the one that allows me to add charisma to my damage.
Yeah, that's maybe a good one to look into.
Yeah, it's on my list, but there's so many other ones. I was like, God damn, this is so useful. This is so useful. This is so useful. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, Warlock is highly customizable with a lot of good shit.
I decided to take the thing where I get advantage on death saving throws, and I no longer need to eat, drink, or breathe.
Didn't you already have advantage on death saving throws from your thing?
Yeah, I did, but I like the idea of not having to eat, drink, or breathe anymore.
All right.
Surprisingly, Dylan still did not find that weird.
I mean, I can eat. I just don't have to.
She's more weirded out the fact that you like to threaten violence at every opportunity.
I don't like to threaten violence. I just find myself having to do it a lot because people don't want to respond to, kind words of affirmation.
But yeah, that's all I'm sending to my mom. 100 platinum, the picture, and a very detailed letter.
Oh, hold on, Dalen. I think there's something here that you missed.
I missed.
He'll point to one of the words in the description you wrote of him. It's fuchsia.
I said what I said. Oh, but I did miss something. And I'm going to send a lock of my hair and a lock of Little Bit's hair to my mom. And if the rest of you guys are willing, I need a lock of your hair as well. But you don't have to. But if you want to.
Why?
How trustworthy is your mother?
She's my mom, and she raised me. She's very trustworthy. She also birthed me with the help of a dragon.
If only we all were so lucky.
So yeah. Again, you don't have to. It's optional.
What does she need hair for?
She's like pointedly looking at Ash when she says that.
She already has some of mine.
Nothing recent though. It's been a minute.
Farron will give a lock of his hair. Looks kind of bedheady anyway. Who's in?
Oh, if you want a haircut, I'll cut your hair.
Into what?
I mean, how do you want it?
Knowing you, it might not matter how I want it. It'll matter how you want it to be.
How about I just start cutting and we just figure out where we, wait to see where I land.
What if I don't like it?
And then we just shave it all off. Take a night to think about it. Give me your answer.
I'll give you my hair. If Fargo just yanks some out.
We could just cut it out, but that works too. Kiki?
Most he's gonna be thinking about is like some mild skepticism going on here.
And what about you, Miss Water Spirit? That's how she describes her, by the way, in her letter, as a water spirit. She knows she's not a water spirit, but that's how Dylan describes her to her mom, just FYI.
That's as close a description as any. Yes.
Awesome. I'm not allowed to send my mom any more fur, so, can't send the squirrels. Are you still thinking, Kiki?
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
Okay, I was hoping to send this off tonight, but that's fine. We can wait till the morning.
You can, Masa, you can send it off, and tomorrow, if I feel up to it, I'll just send her a lock in the box.
Well, she can't send anything. You have to send it for her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I figured we'd send it all at once instead of her getting piecemeal stuff.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, so we'll just wait till the morning. Not to go out now. She will fold them all up in individual pieces of paper with your names on them, and then she will fold them together and give it a kiss, and then she's like, for when it's ready to go out in the morning. I'm tired. She's gonna curl up right here. Like, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
All right. As she starts curling up, the soft, gentle snow starts falling.
No! Who made it snow?
Farron will sigh, because Farron was actually thinking about taking a swim.
GM subtle reminder. Yeah, we're still in the equivalent of February.
I'm going to go ahead and take a swim.
Like, okay.
I'll say he does bring up a good point. I will go take a swim.
She's going to take Ash's cloak and just drape it over her and just like, this is fine. I'm by the fire. Snow's not going to get too heavy, right? Like, we should be good?
If you want to check that, you can roll survival.
Oof, I am not.
Isn't freezing.
Not yet. It's still warm enough. The snow hasn't started sticking, so it's coming down. But it's
so anything above 40 degrees.
Yeah. At this point, you're probably in the upper 40s, low 50s, but it is dropping.
Okay, so chill, but not extremely.
I mean, I could cast Fireball and make it warm.
Farron will join Kyokium's.
And thanks to Ileana's shadow bubble thing, if I can show, because she's still got this, she can do the area around the campfire at least.
Okay, that's good.
You guys aren't giving away your position. It doesn't make it any nicer. You need that tiny hut or something for that.
Yeah.
But
don't I have tiny hut?
Since they're potentially,
I have tiny hut
around out here.
Oh, you have tiny hut?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have tiny hut. It's only a 10-foot radius, but again, you could do something around the campfire with that.
Yeah. Then I will do that over the campfire, because that will fully cover us.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who want to sleep near the campfire, outside, tiny hut will cover you. Yes. Just remember that you cannot leave. The caster cannot leave the tiny hut, or the hut will go away.
And everyone needs to be within the range of it when I cast it, because otherwise you can't go in.
Yeah.
Oh wait, little bit's not here yet.
Well, I mean, people are milling around the camp. You can call people over. Go, hey, I'm putting this up. Can you come over here for a minute? That's not a big deal.
Okay, awesome. Then I will call a little bit. I know she's not going to go to sleep, but it's fine.
Yeah, so she's not gonna. She doesn't, normally sleep. The cold isn't bothering her. So. All right. Unless there's any other business you want to accomplish, we can roll. Decide who's on watch, and you guys can give me your perception checks for whoever's on watch.
I'll take the last one. No, I won't take the last watch. I'll take. Damn. Hold on.
I'll take the last watch.
Watches. That's also fine. That's an option.
Yeah, Dylan's gonna opt to skip. He's tired.
I mean,
I'll take last watch.
For 15 squirrels.
we don't technically need a watch if everyone's in the dome, yeah?
It is in theory obscured, but if we have our tents out and stuff, those will be noticed.
And while nothing can, in theory, harm you in the dome, if it's smart enough, they could do something. If they have, a way of dispelling the dome, that's a threat. So.
Oh, that's fair.
Depends on how confident you are in the fact that you have the tiny hut plus Ileana's obscuring ability. I'm fine either way. I just need to know if people are, what people are doing so they can roll perception or not.
Farron would be would want to watch regarding the amount of security that's present. As a matter of fact, after his swim, I would like to put perhaps around which I know is something that thief tools can do. So I'm not sure, given our location, if that would automatically shift to survival. Because I was thinking about using my thieves kit for.
What what are you trying to?
Using my thieves tools according to the proficiency stuff can be used to set traps.
Oh, I caught the thieves' tools or survival. I missed what you were trying to do. Okay, so trapping. You could do either.
Okay.
Given that you're working with the environment, I will say that survival will have a lower DC, unless you have some materials or stuff that you brought with you to do, make traps. But if you're just working with what's on hand, survival will have a lower DC, but they will both work.
So, I use sleight of hand because I'm better for that.
Sounds good.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the trap setting rules with the kit.
Not explicitly. The DM went out to multiple people. Okay. so make me the roll then. Are you going for like a snare or something damaging?
Mainly non-lethal deterrence. Ideally, something that would have us kind of be alerted.
So less of like as a deer snare where it yanks them up, and more like something noisy, like cans on a string or something, kind of thing.
Well, in my experience, if you're caught by a deer snare, you will tend to yell out in surprise. So
Well,
I count deer snares as something that would function.
Well, yeah, but the
So
deer
I'm
snare
trying
is
to-
actually doing something beyond just making noise. That's why I was confirming. So you're trying to. That's a you're it's not doing damage, but you're going for like restraining as an example.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are. So you said deterrent, so something like not damage, but like restraints or impediments, things to alert you guys, but not actual deal damage, but more than just an alarm system. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Did you guys decide who's doing first, second, and third watch?
I'm doing third.
Are you guys doing 3 watches or 4?
3, because I don't think I'm gonna do a watch.
Yeah, Dylan is skipping out on a watch as well.
Okay, fair, and I'll be second watch.
I guess Ash will take first then. Okay, that's different.
Well, everybody seemed to be against doing third watch, so I was like, okay, I'll do that.
Fargo is just keeping the hut up, so
And you have to be inside the hut, correct? For it to work.
yeah,
If he leaves the hut goes away.
Okay.
which means that he can't really do watch.
I mean, you can do watch inside the hut.
Peek your head
Yeah,
out.
I know. But if there's something outside the hut that he needs to go investigate, he can't go.
No, he'd have to poke. He'd have to poke somebody. That's usually
Yeah.
how watches are done as 2 people, but this works. So technically, you could send your bird out.
This is true. I forget that I have the bird.
Yeah, you got some levels to put on, or some things to spend on that bird. I've been leveling it, but you got some decisions to make on it. All right, first watch seems to be passed without an issue. Second watch, persuasion.
Oh, whoops! I clicked the wrong thing.
You persuaded the trees to not be a threat.
Wow! I'm getting some ones there. Damn.
All right. Again, second watch seems to pass without issue. Third,
Okay. 1 sec. Let's see.
Oh. Right, we rolled 3d6s in this campaign.
but I've started calling the Ladrina rule set.
Wow. Okay. That's weird. All right. Let's see. Perception.
Okay, third watch, good. Dawn comes. There's no incident. So there's a light coating of snow on the ground. It really didn't cool down enough to get a good thick stick. It's more just a flavorful dusting.
Well, that's nice.
Has a soft crunch as you walk.
I guess we need to know if Kiki's made his decision or not.
So, let's see. I am going to okay. I spent the watch talking it over.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead and he'll cut off like a small piece of hair and was like, here you go.
Thank you so much, Kiki. I know this was a tough decision, and I'm glad you made it.
It is. It bothers me intensely.
Well, you did right. My mom will love you.
Is she some sort of voodoo? I'll say some sort of voodoo practitioner.
Honestly, my mom's like a healer. I'm probably like the best this side of the river. I don't know. She's very good at what she does.
Okay.
All right. Unless there's any business you wish to take care of in the morning, you can, set out after breakfast with no problems.
Yep. Nope. We set stuff off and we are ready to ride.
If somebody would kindly make me a survival roll under the circumstances, they can roll it at advantage. We can determine roughly how long it takes you to get back to town.
Does somebody else want to roll that? Because my survival's not that.
Does anyone have higher than a +8?
Farron is not that good.
Yeah. I think you're good.
What about
Higher than
our
+8 and what?
Survival?
Does anyone have a higher than a +8 in survival?
No. I don't think any of my characters have had a +8 survival.
Okay, so I guess me then. Okay.
I get
Goody.
an advantage due to you guys have been through here. It's not like you're surprised by the terrain.
19.
Okay. With that, you're able to make reasonably good time. You'll be there. You'll, in theory, be getting back to wherever you're going shortly before lunchtime. Are you heading back to Saltmarsh, or are you heading to the manor?
We got the Drakes with us, so I don't mind if we want to split in this instance, because we should probably get them home. Well, get them to their new home anyway.
Given that they're Drakes, Farron will want to head towards the Saltmarsh home and make sure that the Drakes, if they get out of line, he can, be rough with them if he needs to. Because they were still the enemy's guard dogs, for lack of a better term. So
yeah.
Okay, so Farron's going for the manor. What are the rest of you doing?
Let's see. The town is still still fixing itself, right?
Yeah, it's only been at this point it's been a couple days since the attack at this point.
Okay. I will go and attempt to stimulate the economy to see if they have some of the things that I need.
Okay, so Kyoki is breaking off towards town.
I'll go with Kyoki.
Okay, Fargo is breaking off towards town. Interesting. Dylan?
Dylan wanted to get the Drakes home.
Okay, so Dylan and Farron are going for the house, and everybody else is going towards town.
We'll drop the Drakes off, get them settled, and then she will go meet up with the captain of the guard.
Okay. So...
Oh, I will make mention as Farron, your hair looks nice.
Thank you. Can he feel anything different? He doesn't exactly have a mirror.
If you want to make me investigation disadvantage, since you're just kind of blindly feeling.
Investigation.
Here's you can tell everything feels the same. Little little bedhead, a little bit of must, just because but out here in the wilderness you can only do so much with your hygiene.
Is investigation spelled differently? Because that says intimidation.
Intimidation, you're right.
What the? Hey guys.
What? Everything still can't read for shit. Okay, feeling around. Your hair's feathered and stuff, so it all feels a little off anyway, especially because it's a little hard to maintain it out here, and you're not a sorceress, so you're not trained in magics to maintain it. But There is a spot that feels a little off compared to the rest of it.
He did try to lock off earlier, or is it more so than that?
More, not where you expect it to be.
Okay. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I was asleep, remember?
So was I.
Oh, you were? I thought you took watch.
I did, but I slept after that.
Oh, okay. Well, the Drake's names are Charlie and Valkyrie. I thought those were cute names.
I do like Valkyra. Okay. Looking here, well, I don't have a proper hand mirror. I believe the Thieves' Tools comes with
Like a small SWAT mirror, yeah.
Yeah. And I go through my stuff, pull it out, and kind of try to angle and be like, eh.
Yep, with the mirror and everything, yeah, you've been clipped.
like, is there like a bold spot? Does this look funny? I mean,
I don't know how. What's it? It's my understanding. It's just like a small, like knife clip.
Yeah.
he'll put the mirror back. Well, at least you didn't dye my hair.
I didn't do anything to your hair.
Then who would have?
I don't know. I was asleep.
Can I insight her?
Oh yeah, Dylan, you roll either persuasion or deception. You don't have to tell me which skill. You just have to do the roll.
They're the same anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Well, that's still don't tell me which. Don't tell me whether you're lying or not. Just or tell us whether you're lying or being serious. Just put the thing up.
Okay.
Just put up the totem.
Ooh.
So it's full of shit, or what vibe?
Yeah. She's totally lying. But this is the hill she's dying on.
Okay, you'll consider for a moment, and then put a friendly arm around your shoulder, patting the far shoulder. It's okay, Captain. I think your hair looks nice too.
And on that note, we're gonna cut ahead a little bit because I know I have a clock for one of you.
Gonna get you back.
We will start with town team. As they, ride up to the wall, palisades around town. Still very much under repair, but they've made decent progress. As you approach town, you do catch sight of a lot more ships in the harbor than when you left.
Nice, nice.
As you're riding up, you also notice that there are a lot more people working on the repairs than when you left, especially around the walls. Those working on the walls seem to be much more well armed and armored, or just overall better equipped than those that were here when you left. You're seeing signs of like chain and plate, like the actual legitimate armor. You also are making out matching cloaks on their backs. If you want to try and identify that, you can make a history check.
Mm-mm.
We some stuff.
You any good with that, Fargo?
History?
Yeah.
Like slightly.
History.
I have a +4 to history.
I guess we can both roll because I have a +5.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Here.
oh, then.
Oh, that was decent. I got an 18 total.
Okay. Both of you are able to very clearly make out that this is the heraldry for the Silken Army. Specifically, the Royal Guard.
Oh God.
Okay.
Looking out into the harbor, you see banners for several different, represented lords and such. So, seems to be more of a general, from what you're seeing here, at least, seems to be more of a general deployment as opposed to one specific house moving into town.
Thank God. I was getting worried.
You're also making out, banners and such belonging to non-Silken forces. There are some that you would recognize as being from the Republic, and one or two actually from the Yokai Kingdoms.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yokai Kingdoms, not Yokai Kingdoms, and you said Silken Forces?
There's it's predominantly Silken forces, but you are also seeing banners representing the Crown Republic of Selene and one or two from one of the houses of the Silken Kingdoms.
The Yokai Kingdoms.
Yeah, the Yokai Kingdoms. Yes, all three.
Okay.
And there's one far out that might be Adamantine Isle. You're not sure since you guys don't, as far as I know, you don't have the spyglass with you. I think that's on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Fargo seeing all the things like in the wheelchair going, maybe this isn't such a great idea. There's a lot of people in town.
I am thrilled. Or is this a problem?
No. It won't be a problem, I'm sure. I'm not a wanted man. Looks over it.
It was like, I'm like, oh, don't worry. Neither am I. I'm gonna look over as well.
Just two not wanted men going into town.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to see here.
Absolutely.
Crazy guys.
I'm like, well, even I say it was like, even if we were wanted criminals, we did save the town, so it's not like they could arrest us or anything. I'm going. Must say first on the list of things to do. The fuck is that stable guy?
All the chickens and squirrels have been named.
Well, must say.
That means whenever they start dying, Trish is gonna have to roll on a random table to figure out which one died.
Right. I'll say, actually, no, I'll go to that after the fact. I would like to.
The trade that you had been doing in town had been happening at the guard post, just because that's where everybody had been congregated.
Oh, okay. I am going to see if I can. I mentioned this. I'm going to see if the town has any. I would like to go shopping for Mouse. I would like to go shopping for to try to get as many type of kits and tools as possible. One of each. See, let me see what sort of. See. D&D 5e tools list. Here we go.
Would it be best to get 2 of each? I will pay.
Well, let's see. Tools. All right. So I would.
Past experience in town would say that sort of thing would happen at the open market, which is a series of stalls that set up on the bridge here.
Mm-hmm.
But you also know, again, most trade had been happening at the guardhouse before you left.
Yeah.
You could try there as well. There is also trying to find it. And there was a general store in here. That's the leather goods. That's the blacksmith. Yeah, your best bet would be at this point would either be trying at the guardhouse to see if they're still there, or checking where. Oh, here we go. Winston's store. Yeah, so Winston's store would all over there at the far end of town would also near where the church remains are would also be a good place to look for that kind of thing.
Okay. All right, cool. And I suppose I'll start with Winston's store. I'll ask Fargo. Do you? Do you need? Do you need me for? Do you need my assistance with anything?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Did you want? Did you plan on perusing town, or you coming with me to go shopping?
I'll just come with you. It's
Oh,
simpler.
okay. Cool. Quick question: Has anyone been adding Fargo's money?
His money up to date.
Okay, sweet. Okay, cool.
All right, so you guys make your way across town. Place seems to be again a lot busier than it was before. Most of the soldiers, there are some soldiers, walking patrol, doing helping the town guard with security duty, but most of them seem to be moving supplies into town or helping with reconstruction, clearing debris, that kind of thing.
Okay.
The dragon body seems to have been taken from the guardhouse. Where to? You have no idea.
Oh, is this after we've already this is after we've already gotten the body parts and everything for that guy, right?
That you did that same night.
Okay.
The townsfolk who stayed and know you are greeting you pleasantly enough. The soldiers, some of them give you like a wary look or a nod, but you guys don't seem to be causing any trouble, and the townsfolk seem to know you, so they're not making a fuss.
Okay.
The city guards were manning the gate, so they let you through no problem. Doesn't take you that long to make it over to Winston's. Winston himself is not currently in, but there is a young half-elven woman who is more than willing to help you. The store itself still has a lot of scaffolding and stuff on it where they're clearly doing repairs, but the shelves themselves are either fully stocked or they have open crates in front of the shelves that look like they've just been freshly offloaded from the ships.
Nice.
So they are, while under construction, still open for business and willing to meet your needs. Anything that's in the player's handbook, they have, so general equipment type stuff they have access to.
Okay. So I know basically what I need. Is there anything here that you need, Fargo?
Nothing specifically. I was just tagging along for the vibes.
Okay. All right. I
Also, because I feel like someone going into town, you ought to have, of everyone here, you ought to be the one who doesn't go into town by themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can't argue with me there, can you?
No, I'm gonna say you're right. I'm gonna say because somebody might say if someone decides to be kind of I say this person I seriously doubt is going to prove to be an issue. I will greet her, let her know that I'm interested. I'm interested in spending gold for wares. I will tell her that I'm in need of one of every kind of available tool. One of every type of available toolkit that she has.
She'll look at you for a moment, kind of cock her head, well, I'll see what we got in stock. One moment.
I know, Hopper. I know.
Go bend up behind the counter, come up with a clipboard to flip it through. I got one of these crates. Number 74 over there.
Okay.
I'm going to examine the crate. Yeah, it does seems to be freshly moved from warehouse. Variety of toolkits. Still packed in with hay and straw and other stuff to keep it from shifting around.
Gotcha. Cool.
Still has the some of them still even have the seals for the various guild halls and ports of port customs and stuff that they had to go through.
Okay. Let's see. Which case? Let's see. I'm gonna try and get the standard stuff. I already have that. Yeah, I'm gonna get like I'll scribble out a list and send it to you. But yeah.
Unless you want to make a persuasion check to haggle, there will be a 50% markup, just due to the current scarcity of tools right now, because basically they're flying off the shelves for repairs as soon as they come in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I must say, Kyoki understands, a damaged economy needs, I say, kicking people while they're down by trying to haggle for prices is not what we're about. Besides, with all the money we stole off of Drakengard is technically on them. So
You're not wrong.
good to see they're paying for the. As a matter of fact, since it's Drakengard's money, I'm going to go ahead and offer double.
All right.
I'm gonna
used, but we want to confirm that you're counting correctly. But you're actually offering double, they will happily take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's up that 1.5 to times 2. So
Okay, if you're paying extra, for that, they will also happily, just for free throw in an extra week's worth of rations that were just offloaded.
Nice.
And this is like, the good fresh, like, fruits and, non-jerky, but still portable meats. Look like from what you're seeing, it's probably the, what Pathfinder called the dwarven rations. We want real food, but we want stuff that'll actually survive on the road for a few days. And that leaf shit.
Okay.
Um,
Don't you start. You can't even see anything. Stop barking. Hopper. All right. You know what? Just going to close the door on your face. There we go.
she will also inform you that if you have any needs for anything to do with mounts, that they are currently handling that. While the livery guy is going to out to round up the horses that got away.
Okay. Horses that got away.
Well, when the town was attacked, you had some people that just like opened the pens and set them loose, and you had and some that just escaped on their own. Or some when their owners fell, the horses just kept going.
Ah, yes, that's correct. We need to go talk to that guy.
Well, that guy is currently out trying to round up the various losses and either get them back to their owners or get them back to the stable. But she's currently managing his affairs while he's out of town.
Okay, cool. Well,
if there's anything you need related to mounts, feed, barding, anything like that, she can handle that too.
Okay. Well then, so, I must say, have Fargo come with me. It was like, hello, must say hello. My name is my name is Mr. Yanagi.
The woman that you were talking to at the store.
Yes.
She's handling.
Yes.
Stuff. So you
okay?
Spoken to her early.
Yeah. So we are having so I am having a I'm here to settle. I would also like to, while I'm here, I would also like to settle an issue that I ran into when we had to rent a few horses. That issue being that due to the situation that we were in, due to the situation we were in and the timing and the urgency of the task we had to do, we seem to have paid a significant amount of money for some horses that were rented. Some horses that have been rented. I would like, if you have it in your books as to what we did. It should be under. I'll go ahead and tell them the name that it was put under when we purchased it, because I don't remember what we put it under.
We put it under.
This was not a rental. This was a purchase.
Yeah. It was a purchase. She outright brought the horse.
Okay.
Horses.
1 moment. She pulls out a large bound ledger that starts flipping through. I don't have no rentals. I do have purchase of 3 horses.
Yes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was a purchase. Yes, it was a purchase of 3 horses. If you can see the amount that they were purchased for, you can see that the amount was slightly egregious.
A riding horse, 75 gold, plus 87. So you paid how much?
99.
I played a couple. I don't know exactly, but I know I remember it was more than twice the cost of buying the horses outright in platinum.
Okay, 'cause I thought you said something about 99 platinum.
99 platinum,
Yeah, did you say something about that?
not 99. I gave 100. I sent 100. 99 is an odd number.
Okay, so I have you down here for 100 platinum. Total value of purchase 26.
Does seem a little steep.
I also
Dylan pays.
hear that she was rather insistent.
She was incredibly insistent. Unfortunately, she is unfortunately the young lady is stricken with a is fortunately stricken with an ailment that makes her unable to understand the value of money. We are her caretakers and we watch over her and make sure that she doesn't get into trouble.
Okay, keep it.
And I'm not lying about that.
No, you're
So,
You're not. That's the.
She's also a relative of nobility.
well,
Masay, we do not come.
refund that right now.
Oh no! There is no intention to refund. This town needs all the funds that it needs. What I would like to do is I would like to see if we could actually procure some feed to go for those horses, since they will be traveling with us. We only got the horses and the saddles. I would like to know if you happen to have any feed that we'd be able to take. And I would say about a month's feed for the horses, and then we could call it square.
3 horses at 5 copper per day. So 15 times 450 copper. That come out to 4 platinum, 5 gold for a month's worth of feed for that. Also trying to transport a month's worth of feed, so I can probably
Hold on.
boost. I could throw
Am I
a
doing?
wagon to transport it.
Do we not have silver in this game?
Well, you do, but you're dealing with copper.
Yeah, I know. 450 copper would be 4 gold, 5 silver.
No, you are correct. I did my math wrong. I'm not used to dealing in copper. That's on me. So yeah, 4 gold, 5 silver. I could throw in a gently used wagon to transport.
We do like to have a wagon wee dragon. This sounds good. Does she actually mean gently used, or is this like salesman talk, gently used?
Would you like to inspect it?
Yes. well, Masay, actually, just listening to what she said. Masay, just trying to see based on what she says if she means like gently used, like a salesman would.
If you're wanting to do that, check how she's phrased based on how she's saying it. That would be an insight.
Ah, shit! I suck at insight. Okay, well, I'll try it anyway.
Not Fargo with you. He's good at insight, right? What's it?
I'd be surprised if he wasn't, but it's not impossible.
He's got a +4 in insight.
It's better than my +2.
I love when the face
somehow
being the face doesn't take proficiency in the skill that allows him to be counter-faced.
I'm pretty sure, don't I have a thing that just allows me to fight deception with deception?
You might.
I don't know. It's been more than a year since I've had to look at your sheet.
Confident bluff when you make a deception. I also don't have to like. Oh no, I'm just really good at lying.
Okay. Never mind. I must say, if you could roll
I
insight,
forgot about.
hopefully roll better than my 11. That'd be great.
I think I should be able to roll better than 11. Yeah, I rolled 12 on the dice, so 16.
Okay.
Well, gently used is she's being polite by saying gently used. It doesn't sound like she's trying to like sell you a lemon.
Okay, that's good.
It sounds like gently used as with any other piece of equipment that has been around for a while and used by farmers and also has just survived an attack on the town where it's like, okay, I mean, it was okay when I last saw it, but I don't know, I haven't had a chance to take it to the shop to get checked since the attack kind of thing.
I'm cool with that. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure she's not trying to get over.
If you want to kick the tires when she brings it around, that would be either if you're proficient in carpentry or woodworking, that would be an investigation check.
Okay.
If you're not proficient in either of those, it'd still be investigation, but you would be rolling at disadvantage.
Okay.
Rest of that, I could probably I have to work it out with him, but I think we might be able to arrange the rest of that as maybe store credit.
Must say, Kyokyo smiles like, don't worry about that. Must say, we feel if we could possibly work out something. Actually, store.
I can do the wagon, and I can do some spare parts for the wagon.
Spare parts for the. I'll look at the wagon like spare parts for the wagon would be nice, and we may need to come through here on occasion. So.
But yeah, well, y'all come through here fairly often, and I know you got the residents outside town, so that's why I offer the store credit because
okay. Store credit sounds amazing, so that we can feed these horses when we come back through.
I'll make a note here then. I'll see how much he's willing to refund you. Again, I don't think I can get you the whole amount back, but that which
no, we don't.
Let you make a note of credit here so that when your houseman comes down here to get supplies, he knows that that's available.
That's all that we ask. I'm saying he can figure it out from there.
Okay. So if go out to talk to the couple of soldiers that are helping her out, have them sort of loading the feed onto the wagon that they'll bring around.
Okay.
We all need a means of pulling this wagon back to the house, a rental, as it were, or do you have a way of handling that?
We got fire.
Wow.
Well, I know Kyoki, had the horse he brought, but I wasn't sure if he had. She's look.
I mean,
that you guys rode in on.
Eyes Fargo. Fair's not there.
I must say,
Just like wheeling around and be like, "Yeah, I can't carry anything. Got to use both my hands to."
I will go ahead and is it a one horse cart?
It can be pulled by one or two.
Then I will take that.
You are transporting one should be sufficient.
Then I will do that.
It's not that heavy.
All right.
You just need to know how to configure it.
I'll say string it up to the horse, and we will take it back to the mansion.
All right, we'll have all that set up for you then when you're ready.
Thank you very much.
You with?
I believe that's all I need. Anything that you
inspect the wagon or
let's see. This is like first thing in the morning, right?
About lunchtime at this point.
Okay. 1 second. Let me make sure I can even do this, and I will let you know.
It's an investigation. If you are not proficient in any tools dealing with wood, then it would be at disadvantage. Either one of you is free to make it. Feel free to okay. Or if one assists the other, obviously, then you'll get the.
You said investigation. You said investigation.
Investigation, if you are not proficient in woodworking or carpentry, the investigation is at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, see, you didn't say woodworking or carpentry. You
I
said
did.
tools
I
that
said it
use
several times
wood.
now.
No. You said tools that use wood, and I was like, well, my lyre is made of wood.
Use wood. Before that, I said carpentry.
Yes.
I can do it.
I selectively chose to only hear.
I will do the investigation at disadvantage.
Okay.
I would like to make a musical instrument check.
I would like to play the flute
Using my wooden lyre.
17.
Well, you see, your instrument's not a tool. It's an instrument. That's a different proficiency.
That's a massive difference. Fucking hell.
Okay, well, a 17 is enough to go. It's like, okay, this wagon's clearly, been around for a bit. There's parts of it that clearly have been replaced, but it is in functional, serviceable, will not collapse if you look at it sideways or.
Okay, that works.
That's it. Again, gently used again is being a little bit generous. Again, this thing clearly has a few years on it, but it has been well maintained and looked after. And while it looks like it has taken a little bit of damage in the attack. Like it might have been close to something that was burning. So there's a little, couple holes in the canvas that goes over it, kind of thing, where like ash, where like sparks and stuff hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly serviceable, and would not take that much to bring it up and deal with what little, most effectively cosmetic damage it has taken.
Okay.
It actually looks like things like the axles might have been replaced fairly recently, and the spare wheels and stuff that they load again seem to be a similar category. They've seen some use, but they are perfectly serviceable. They will not break on you. Just for existing. Is there anything else you would like to do in town?
No, I'm barely done buying stuff. I only came here to purchase this stuff and call it a day.
Okay, so we'll say loading everything up. It'll take you about an hour for that. Traveling at a normal pace, it would take about an hour to get back up to the manor. Speaking of which, I will switch over to the manor party now.
Okay.
As you are riding up to the manor, obviously signs of battle across the general landscape as you guys approach, because there was a dragon attack that happened here recently. As you approach the manor itself, however, the first thing you notice is that the place is crawling with soldiers. And there's a large ship that has taken up residence at the dock Ash built at the back of the house.
Okay now.
What brings the horse to a complete stop? What is the banner on the boat? Can I see from my angle or no?
From this distance, you would be rolling at disadvantage. However, you as Dylan would be rolling at advantage, so a flat history.
Flat history. I'm good with history. Okay. I'm confident. That's 10. So 18. Okay.
The ship is flying 2 flags.
Oh.
One for the Imperial Guard, and indicating some sort of royal envoy or officers aboard. The second for House Aloro.
Dylan takes off. What she sees, she's like, "Daddy!" and just takes off. You're about to meet your granddad.
You fitting to die.
She's going to be coming back. Shoot. Okay, so we have the horses and we have the drakes with us.
Yep.
Yep.
Dylan just hauling ass with her just kind of hanging on.
How well I can usher the drakes from the horses.
Animal handling.
What?
I'm glad we went to town.
Although now I have questions because I don't think I told Dad where I lived, but cool. No, I think I did. I did. I told him we brought land in Salt Marsh.
Even if you didn't, I imagine he has a spy network.
I wouldn't be surprised. Their sole job is to keep track on Dylan.
All right.
Kyoki pull.
But for the most part, again, you throw them a piece of turkey and they're willing to follow along.
Yeah, I'll say dash.
Like dragging it into the house. Captain.
Ship pulls up. I'll say Kyoki's like, oh, I have no clue who these people are. And they just like hand me 5 gold. I'm like, nice doing business with you.
30 pieces of silver.
Everybody betray me. I'm fed up with this world.
Right. So you're trying to keep pace with her, or you just more of a normal pace?
I'm trying to keep pace because all I really see is a ship flying some flags at our private dock.
Well, again, you're free to make the same history check at disadvantage due to distance.
Who the fuck's pulling up in our private backyard?
Yeah, it's like, who you? Why this truck here?
And this ship in my private parking space. Okay, yeah, you recognize the same flags.
Okay. I still feel like I should keep up because I'm skeptical of royal politics of which children can be involved.
Okay, so you're hauling ass behind her. The drakes are pounding. Okay, guys, as you guys start approaching the fence, you see 2 plate-mailed individuals guarding the gate. They see you charging up and shift to a more defensive stance. It's like, hold.
Dylan's gonna keep going. It's like, where's my dad? Like she's like bounding up on him.
They are shifting from less of a blocking to more of a shifting their spears forward as if bracing for a charge.
Oh shit!
Like, hold or state your business.
This is our house.
They don't know who the fuck you are. They're not from here.
The house, the people who live here.
You live here. Like she comes to like almost like a skidding stop. She's going like, if you don't know who I am, you're in the wrong profession. If you work for my dad, so stand aside. Thank you very much.
Persuasion or intimidation?
I'm gonna roll for intimidation because like her dad. If they work for her dad, they should be afraid of him and not her.
Okay, if you're throwing they're not sure they believe you, but you're throwing your dad's name around. I will give advantage for that.
Okay.
Circumstances.
Oh no.
Oh, that's better. So that is 16.
Nice.
You said a what?
16.
16?
Yeah, 16.
Okay, with the 16, like they're not braced for a charge anymore. They're still eyeing you warily.
These guys are slowing her down. She's gonna move past them. Like they're in the way.
They will block attempts to move past. Like, hold, we have to, one moment.
This is my land. This is my home. Move aside.
I have a quick comment here, Home.
Mm-hmm.
Farron did set up security for the house, which did inform the keepers of the house how to circumvent them to get them to do their job. It includes the front door, patio door, cave dock entry, and the windows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if guards just tried to straight up do shit, they might have encountered some of the security.
Right, so I'm going to pay that out of my own pocket.
I was gonna say Dylan told you she would have paid, but okay.
Well, to be fair, most of this is for me.
Yeah, but you are part of my crew. Part of the crew, part of the crew. Also,
Yeah,
I have more money than you.
Okay.
I do. I have over well, I have 13,942 gold pieces.
Yeah, you still have almost 1,000 less than me.
Oh, I
Not
do?
including platinum and silver
Oh, yeah.
and copper.
That's fair.
How
That's
much
fair.
do you have?
To me?
No, Brian.
I'm gonna say total. I'm sitting on roughly about close to 6,000 gold personal.
6,000 gold?
Yeah.
No, I have 13,900. And
That's right. You gambled on all of us.
yeah. I have 13,000. I have more gold than you. I have
I thought you said
13,900.
1,300. Okay.
No, 13,942. And then 420 platinum now after
Oh, okay.
sending 100 off to my mom.
They seem to be again bracing for a scuffle, and you hear shouting from the other side. All right, what's the trouble then?
Dylan's like raising her hand because she's about to throw fire. Like, get these assholes.
As the gate creaks open.
I said, if she should have a fireball, I'm gonna like reach out for her wrist.
Yeah, she does look like she's about to throw fireball.
No. The house. What's the advisory? This stream may contain content not suitable for all audiences.
Because it's a WebP file, and everything hates a WebP file.
I said Asuka and I woke her up. She was snoring.
No.
He straight up runs with that shit. Dragon drop.
I know. You heard your name. You're about ready for bed. I know. Go get in your bed. We'll go soon. Okay?
There we go. That time.
Get in your bed.
Yay! I forgot. What did we dub his name as?
Older.
Sir Rock, your father's personal
Yeah.
guard.
I remember the player remembers Duroc.
Yeah. She's going, Duroc! And she's just gonna like grab a little bit and like jump from the horse towards him.
I just remember him from his cameo appearance in Soul Calibur.
He just waves the guards down.
Where's Dad? Where's Dad?
Just gesture back towards the house. It's like, taking care of business, making sure the guards don't actually touch your home.
She eyes the two that were at the gate. They were mean to me and tried to hit me, by the way, after I told them who I was.
They were doing their job, Pebbles.
Look, this is my home. You guys can't just come in and demand, like, the conversation for another time. And then she takes off running towards the house.
Sure they can. They're royals.
See, to Dylan, that doesn't mean anything to her.
Okay, so she's tearing past the guards inside. What are you doing?
Do I see the housekeepers around, or are they primarily just being inside?
Make me a perception check. Now the gate has been opened.
Hold the door.
Oh, the door.
Ooh, that's a number.
party ribbon here, just so that when I blow stuff up, you guys can see it.
Yeah, that guy's gonna blow the house up.
What is it? Control.
It did blow the house.
You have to see if you're wanting to have it pop up for everyone.
You see, this man seems to be milling about the garden, collecting herbs and such. You would know him as, I can see his name tag, Brotor, the dwarven groundskeeper that you guys hired.
Okay.
Occasionally shooing a soldier who patrolled too close to the to the greens.
Groundskeeper.
Yeah, Brotor, the dwarven groundskeeper.
Come busting through the door. Daddy! Daddy!
Get to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
People you left at the gate real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Rotor, it's good to see you again. I was wondering if there was any available room for kind of looks back at the menagerie. The captain's new pets.
Looks over, takes a minute before Dawn's like, "Oh, is that right? That's it." Because they haven't really interacted with you. Hey, Lord Farron. We can bring him back to the stable.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
You make yourself useful. Come on. He like grabs just two of the guards.
Okay.
They begrudgingly follow indications of people who are like, we know we're better than this, but we've been told to give this guy to defer to this guy. So
okay. With that being taken care of, I want to try to catch up with Dylan, and I'm going to be skeptical about all these all these non-crown royals being about.
Well, they're not crown royals. These are the guys who guard the crown royals. But
well, no, that's why I said non.
Yeah.
Because remember, Farron's from the Republic.
Mhm.
It's like, who are these guys? Who are these guys doing?
Yeah, the Republic's not a crown royal.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not my.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not my court.
Dylan goes tearing across the yard. Sees two guys on either side of the front door. You can feel the smolder behind you as Duroc gives them the go ahead to let you through. So they just kind of step aside as you fling open the door. Passing through the doorway, you note very pointedly, none of these guys are actually in the house.
Oh, good. Daddy!
They're securing the property, but they are not in the home.
I guess they took the boats to store them. Okay. Again, yes, as far as her is where it's like someone's invading the house.
I'm not saying I didn't say you didn't have a right to feel invaded. I'm just, she is noting as she goes tearing through the home that
Yeah.
you go running and shouting. There's a moment before you hear the very soft footsteps. You see that one comes up as a JPEG. I don't. And this individual sweeps around the corner. Must you be so loud, daughter?
I throw myself into him for hugs.
He rocks
With
back a little bit from the looks
with Ysara
kind of like
between
rocks back from the impact. Arms kind of like loosely, like proper decorum hug for a moment as he's like surveying the hall to make sure it's clear before he tightens it up a little bit more.
I just missed you. Also, she holds out Ysara, your granddaughter. Say hi.
Hi. He works his eyebrow, looks at her, looks at you, noting the total lack of resemblance with some degree of relief.
I like how no one's gonna stand up and be like, "We just found her."
I think he
Margot's not there to say it. If Fargo was there, he would say it.
Pleasure.
No, pleasure. That's no way to greet your granddaughter.
Well, now it's not exactly the time for it either.
Oh, is this a business trip?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Dylan does not look happy about that.
See you because I did legitimately want to see you, but I also do have a small item of business that I need to pick off, and that I think I have a job offer for you and your band, and I think it might help us with your current predicament.
Okay, just as an aside, they don't know about my current predicament. So be as vague as possible.
I'm best friends with the Lady of Whispers. I know how to keep a secret.
just just putting it out there.
So, where is the rest of your band?
Um some of them have business in town. Technically, I need to go meet up with the captain of the guard to fill them in because we just did a little mission for them, and I need to fill them in on the mission. But if you would be so kind as
Do
to
with
send,
the recon they asked you to perform?
yeah,
Okay, that partly pertains to why I'm here. We've taken over that investigation for them.
okay, cool.
So getting the town back in order because, well, they're the town guard. They're clearly not equipped for matters of the military.
Fair, fair. Okay, cool. Well, the rest of the party, the rest of my crew should be here shortly.
All right. Well,
I'm so happy.
we can take a moment to catch up, and I can we can do proper introductions. I will have your maid round up some decent provisions for us, and we can wait for your friends to catch up.
Yes, yes,
Make sure to send them in.
most definitely.
Hmm?
She said most definitely.
Okay. With that in mind, he will gesture back towards your living room.
Awesome. Where's our living room? Hold on. I can find
Oh,
it.
yeah, you'll be down the hall to your left.
Haha, down the hall to the left.
I'd say everything's labeled. It's on the map.
Okay.
Baron, I presume, since you follow, you'll see them turning towards the living room as you come in. He will look, give you a nod as, you guys have, I understand, as I understand, you have met previously.
Yeah. He's met everyone. He's only met Cash. Cash. He's only met Ash and Farron. He has not met any of the others.
Baron a nod. You're welcome to join us, Sir Farron, but we're taking a moment before the rest of your party arrives.
Yes, I believe I will. Thank you. There is a little bit of a stressful undercurrent because again he kind of feels like people just kind of swooped in.
He'll gently put a finger to his forehead, very reminiscent of the Professor Xavier gesture. Dylan, you'll recognize that as his method of sending or message. He's probably as he said, he's probably informing your maid that guests have arrived.
Yeah. However, when Farron starts walking with, she like holds her hand out against him and says, "Sorry, hubby number 2. I'm gonna catch up with Dad first, and you come in with the rest of the party. I want me some father-daughter time."
There'll be an almost imperceptible hitch in his gait as he's making his way towards the door.
I wouldn't want uh, to offend Father now, would I? So he Farron will lower uh lower his voice a little bit. Do you want me nearby? Because if I remember correctly, hasn't she spoken with him with like occasional trepidation? Because like the player knows there's some extra stuff going on. I'm not quite sure how aware Farron is of that.
Yeah, no. Whenever she's mentioned her dad or talked about her dad to Farron, it's always been in a loving, like daughterly way.
Okay.
But she has talked that they had a recent incident that happened that she was like, had it not been for him, she might have not been here. So, but she has not gone into detail as to what that was.
In that case, Farron will then still ask in a whisper. You want me nearby?
No, it's my dad.
I'm with you, but like
Yeah, she'd be like, no, it's my dad. Go do whatever. And then when the rest of the comes, them to where we're at in the living room.
As you're saying that, you hear a shrill, "Oh, we'll make use of him, trust me."
See, there you go.
Shift Z.
Yep, shift Z.
There. As a halfling woman breezes by, grabs him by the sash, like, "Come with me, need your help."
Ah,
You would, recognize this as Saral, Rotor's wife. The one in charge of the kitchen and housekeeping, and everything happens inside the building while he handles outside the building. Told me it'd be entertaining, and you have to break out the good china.
Mm.
Always have to give me 3 days cook time before bringing in guests, especially this many.
I wish they sent a letter.
As she's taking you down towards the wine cellar, you will see that a sort of improvised barracks has been set up down here in the what used to be the smuggler's den. Because you remember you had the wine cellar, and then you had that hidden like area on the other side of the secret door in the wine cellar where where the bandits or whatever have been hiding out here and set up camp.
Yeah,
it looks like the soldiers have made this their barracks.
Okay.
So they have taken over the old bandit bunker. However, with your discerning eyes, you are able to note they have not disturbed the door to Fargo's room and the security that you set up there, nor have they gone deeper into the potion lab. They have, remained strictly in the area that had previously been a barracks.
Well, as I see here, it looks like the potion lab has a secret entryway anyway.
Well, yes,
So,
but
yeah.
Since you were going about securing the place, you can tell that they have not messed with the door that leads to that door. So it looks like Lord Aloro has again been very strictly keeping entry to the house to family only, and everybody else has been like, "No, we're not keeping you out in the cold. You're free to use this barrack space that was already provided, but we are trying to respect the boundaries and not force you to illegally house soldiers without permission."
Baron is the more and more he sees what's going on here, the more and more on edge he's beginning to feel.
Although they are technically operating on a technicality by taking over the bunker underneath the house for us.
Yeah. But he's just having flashbacks to like, prison.
It's very much a laid back sort of war camp atmosphere versus a prison atmosphere. These guys they are aware that they're seemingly aware they are here on layover. This is just we're off the boat stretching our legs.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah, I understand. I'm flowing the character in on things he is aware of because you are looking through it that lens. It's like I had that lens, I had that trauma, but I can also see that this is not the case here. So while I may be feeling triggered, I also can realize that.
Yeah.
Cutting back to the town team, it's a little after lunch now at this point as the wagon comes wheeling up to the house. Again, like before, you see the ship docked at the port at the dock behind the house. I don't know if you want to try and recognize the heraldry or not. You also see the 2 guards standing in front of the gate to the fence.
Like to try to recognize the heraldry because that's very much going to depend on what Fargo does.
As before, history check. Fargo, you can roll that flat. Normally it would be at disadvantage due to the distance, but you are well aware of the heraldry involved, so you can roll a flat. Kyoki, if you wish to roll, that would be at disadvantage.
Awesome. Glad I still have disadvantage. Just clicked on here. 13.
Oh, goodness. And this is history, you said, so a total of 11.
Ooh. Okay. You both obviously recognize the royal seal, indicating either some sort of representative of the crown. You both recognize that the other sigil is familiar and that it is not of the royal house specifically, but neither one of you can place it. Kyoki, with your roll, you've seen it recently, like within the last 3-4 days. But you'd be damned if you can remember where you've seen it.
Okay, Kyoki, I'm going to be in this bush over here. Come let me know if it's safe for me.
Will do.
Immediately rolls wheelchair into bush.
You can make me a stealth check if you want to actually hide. Otherwise, you're just behind the bush and hoping cover applies.
That is a total of a 16.
Okay, you feel confident the bush is doing its job.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and start rolling in with my horse and buggy. So
the guards eye your approach. They do not shift into a hard defensive posture, but they are clearly ready for potential shenanigans. But state your business.
I live here.
Persuasion? With advantage, because they are in theory expecting somebody. You weren't clued on who to expect, so...
I must say, Kyoko's gonna kind of look at them, like, after they say that and be like, kind of confused. It was like, gonna kind of look at it, was like, oh. And I'll say, all that Drakengard money we looted must have gotten us some extra guards. This is nice. I partially appreciate it.
You're with Lady Aloro then. Okay.
Ooh, they address us by lords and ladies. I like this. Carry on with your work, good sirs.
You need help unloading.
I finally, and must say finally a use of our money that I can agree with. Yes, I would appreciate this. These fine robes that I'm wearing do not acclimate themselves well with this feed and hay. Thank you very much. I much appreciate it. I'll toss each of them a silver.
Thank you, sir.
So they accept bribes.
See them stick their head in it. Bill, Lawrence, come on, we need help. And they'll take the reins for the horse, to lead the wagon, so you can disembark and head on in if you wish.
I will. I'll kind of I'll say Fargo's looking from a distance, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna make a couple of.
You are up close and personal with the heraldry on their cloaks, so you can roll again at advantage.
Okay. Somehow I'll probably roll worse, but wow, I did. I have convinced myself that they're the help.
I mean, you're not wrong. They are the
okay.
Heavily armed help.
I'm going to signal back to Farron I'm gonna signal back to Fargo that Farron has actually hired guards and maids. I'm gonna do that with my I will do that with my where is it? With my charade master ability.
Okay.
It was like it's safe. It's safe. These are just I'll say these are hired hands and maids. We're living large now.
Fargo doesn't fully trust it, but he will come out keeping his hands on his legs in case of a need for immediate fight.
I love how this is playing out. This is terrible.
As he rolls up, one of the guards goes, "Holy shit!" Elbows his. Didn't know you were here. You lived here, Sir Acaris. Big fan. Caught your show back in Neverwinter.
Oh. They caught my show, so they would know me as Ragoff then.
I thought Bellin Ragoff was the actual name and Fargo Acaris was the alias.
No, Fargo is his real name.
Okay, so then yeah, be
Charis.
So yeah, be Sir Ragoff.
Yeah. Fargo is his real name.
Okay.
He must say, Kyoki's like, see, you have fans. This is amazing.
Mm.
It's like he was like, "I have fans."
Glad
And
you
they
enjoyed
work
the
for
show.
Is there like delicious smells coming from the house?
This point, there would definitely be delicious smells coming from the house. Bald and imposing half-elven individual who is moving towards the gate, trying to figure out why there's this wagon blocking the entrance.
I recognize this guy, right?
Yes, you definitely recognize Sir Duroc. Given the backstory you and Sierra wrote, there's no way in hell you do not recognize Sir Duroc.
Which also means there's no way in hell he doesn't recognize you.
I will. I'll go ahead and see him. I was like, hello, fine sir. I was like, hello, fine sir. You, Kyokyo just kind of like Kyokyo kind of just stare him in the chest before looking up at him. He's like, they make them sturdy where you come from, don't they?
Says nothing. Looks at Fargo. Raises an eyebrow.
Oh, don't worry. He's with
back at Duroc. Raises an eyebrow. You look familiar.
He's with me. I'll hand Duroc. I'll like tuck like a silver piece in Duroc's armor and just walk by him.
Oh.
He's like, keep up the good work, chap. I don't know who this guy is.
I know, it's why it's so funny.
There's like crackle of you can feel just like a crackle of tension behind you. Obviously, you're not giving a crap. Fargo's just seeing it's like the look of a man who's like, I want to say something. I was told to be polite. Takes the silver out.
Eats it
down, and Fargo.
Like eyes are sort of wide. Like, are you gonna turn me in?
I was like, help you find your other half. You in the living room.
I'll say after Fargo comes in, I'm like, I felt an odd bit of tension. Was he not happy? Does he want a gold? He does look like a bouncer. I'm assuming he's used to gold pieces as tips. I remember that from the later.
He works for our captain's father.
We hired that level of help? Wow.
I don't think we hired him. Looks back again. Can I make another check at the masts now with advantage? Because we're closer. Or are we still too far away?
Now, at this point, the mast is within spitting distance because it's just on the other side of the house. At this point, I will give you. I know it only comes up in one instance, but I will give you double advantage.
Roll thrice.
10, 10, 9.
I like how we're progressively getting worse. This is great.
No. It was the total of all three. Histories, that's a 14 total.
With a 14, yes, you recognize the flag must have just been waving in a way you couldn't get a good look at it, but now that the wind's going in the right direction, you're clearly able to make it out. Somebody from Halforo is clearly inside, given that it is, you just ran into Duroc, the personal bodyguard to the...
I think the Duke is here.
Duke of what?
Was Minister of Culture?
I'm like the Duke of what? Oh, I'm gonna say, are they making us nobility?
I hope not.
The lords and ladies of Saltmarsh. This is quite the raggedy town, but I wouldn't mind being a lord here.
I'm Lord of the Swamp.
And all the salted fish I can eat.
Making your way towards the house. Again, you see guards patrolling the grounds. 2 guards guarding the front door. You also see Dwarven groundskeeper doing his best to either make use of the guards or keep them from trampling his the grounds he is supposed to keep.
I'll be like, hello. It's wonderful to be back. I see that you are putting the help to good use. They're
gonna be put to work.
Wait, they're drinking our booze? During work hours?
Booze, but yes.
During work hours?
No, of course not. Elbows you in the thigh a little bit, like
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay.
Draftsman's flask.
Well, the guardian looks just as radiant as your mood. So, I'll say, keep it up. I'll look at him and I was like, keep it up, boys. I'll say, thank you for all the hard work. I'm gonna look back at Fargo. I was like, man, I was like, whoo. I'm glad this isn't coming out the ship's budget. It pays to have rich friends. All right, well, let's go. Let's go see where the nerd and the brooder are.
All right. Making your way into the living room, you will see your fellow party members. You will see Lord Loro, of course, as was posted a moment ago, and somebody who had just entered the room, arriving just seemingly a moment before you. You will see a familiar Cobalt Soul. Oh, Master Saoirse again.
Oh, well, hello, Mase. I'll look at him like, well, hello, it is nice to see you. Mase, and you. Hey, bro.
Eyes you. Works, kind of cocks his head to the side. Indeed.
So, I'll look over. I was like, is he like part of the help as well?
You hear like the audible sound of almost like grinding boulders as, Duroc closes the door behind you. Takes up a position outside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say,
From his position against the wall, like, damn right you're outside, but
I'm a look. I'm like, so I tossed him a silver piece. He didn't seem to take too kind to it. I think that guard is defective. We might need to fire him, even though he is large. Even though he. Well, I mean, you hired help, right? Isn't that where all these people are? And I'm assuming this is the person who you're going to. He looks very intelligent, very dignified. He looks very intelligent, very dignified. I'm assuming he's the one who's going to be writing all the notes to your father.
He is my dad.
I'm gonna look at him. I was like, look at you, look at him, look back at you.
She takes after her mother.
Ah.
And guards and stuff, along with Sir Duroc, work for my dad. They're very loyal. They can't be bribed.
Really? Because I tossed 2 silver coins to 2 of the guards and they moved the wagon for me.
Margot's just shaking his head.
Because they're told to assist us. Well, assist the manor anyway.
Oh, so I didn't even have to pay them. I'm gonna go get my money back.
They're not. No, it's too late. You gave it away now.
I didn't give it away. It was under false pretenses. I called them the help, and they just looked and they took it.
They are helping. They are very much helping.
There's a difference between helping and being the help.
They are the help. They're my help.
Yeah.
So they're under your budget. All right, cool. And I will go. We'll go recover my money then. But
it's theirs now.
If you wish to deal with that, you're free to deal with that. But if I may have a moment of your time first.
Oh yes, of course. I apologize, Sir, Lord, Majesty.
I apologize. I'm Duke Verisaloro.
Okay. I'll look. I'm like, so this is the one that you're so frightened of. I appreciate it.
This is my dad.
Oh, I thought you were always worried about him finding out what you're up to.
What are you talking about? I tell my dad almost everything. Kiki is husband number 4. And of course, you remember, she points to Fargo, he's husband number 3. Ash is husband number 1. And I can't remember, what's her face name again? What's our healer's name?
Ileana.
Ileana is wife number 1. I will only ever have one wife.
I'm going to kind of look at her.
Number 3.
Well, because you went missing for a while.
Dylan, Margot, and Kyoki, as she is saying this, all catch the faintest hint of a muscle spasm around his right eye with each spouse.
Kyoki's going to say, oh, don't. It was like, oh, you don't have to. It was like, you don't have to worry about me. I have my own wife. She's right here. I'm going to point to the empty space right next to me.
He's a very good conversationalist once you get to know her. That's what Dylan says to her dad. But he was already married when he got brought into our family.
I see.
You don't have to worry. I never actually lay a hand. I never actively lay a hand on your daughter. I do more stabbing for her rather than poking her.
And he yells at me a lot about money.
I make sure that she spends
your company then.
I make sure that she spends your money accordingly.
His money. This is my money. That doesn't
on my dime in years.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm making sure that she doesn't actually need your money ever again.
Also, fingers across his eyes for a moment, glance around. Freeze as he actually sees your wife. Like, oh, my apologies, my lady.
looks over at the empty space and is like, maybe I just need to start pretending that I can see her too.
I'll say,
said- Let her know it's okay.
Could Miss Wasanti be here?
He's already aware of what we have to discuss and is currently looking after both the children in the house.
Wait, we have more than one child here?
Actually, Dylan may not be aware, considering how little she actually had to do with what was going on around the house. Anybody who thinks they would have an awareness of the staff that was hired would know that the groundskeeper and the housekeeper are a married couple that have a child.
Okay, I knew they were married. I didn't know they had a child.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Jillian.
Oh, sorry, has a playmate.
And that's exactly why they all made sure to hire a family so they had, so that they sort of had a playmate.
I didn't remember the age of the offspring.
You're not 100. You haven't really spent enough time to figure out exactly, but similar age range.
Okay.
Well, or at least similar age range to sort of portrayed age.
Yeah. Okay. It's like I should remember there being like the kid helping a bit around, though. I mean, given the era, kids work like at the age of 7. So
Guys, take a minute to roleplay or whatever. I gotta go collect food real quick.
cool.
Awesome. Yeah, you will leave those guards money alone. Leave them alone. You gave it to them. Here, if it matters to you, if it's so important to you, here's 1 platinum piece. Leave them alone.
I'm not worried about your money.
I know you're not worried about my money, but you're going to leave those guards money alone. You give it to them. Whether knowingly or unknowingly, you can't give money and then take it back. That's not how it works.
You're right. I totally will leave them alone in regards to that.
I feel like you're lying to me. You do that thing where you placate me, but you don't mean what you're saying to
I must say,
like the whole horse thing. Oh, it's like that guy who I paid money to put us up in a safe house. And you placated me then too, but really didn't mean it. But you went behind me and threatened him.
I didn't threaten him. I reminded him of his place in the bigger picture. That's a difference.
I consider that to be threat.
Of course you do. He was threatening you, and so I counter-threated.
He didn't threaten me, did he?
He absolutely did.
I was very exhausted, so I don't recall.
He threatened you. I used him. I'll say, just like people cast spells and you counterspell, people threaten us, and I counter-threat.
There has to be a better way of doing this. Oh my
Dude.
God, there's 2 of you. Oh, now there's 1.
I'll say, I don't know. Ash, is there a way? Is there a threat? Is there a threat equivalent of? Is there a threat equivalent of counterspell?
Ash is in mark mode right now.
Yep.
Tristan stepped away.
And is acquiring.
This is true. That's right. Fargo, you're a nerd. What is the equivalent of if someone threatens you? How would you say that you should quell said threat?
If someone threatens you, you smile, laugh, and then threaten them back in a meaningful manner that makes them piss their pants.
No, guys, we solve everything with diplomacy and kindness. We can't go around threatening everybody who means to do us harm.
Diplomacy is words. I am using words.
Threats are diplomacy.
I see. I am the minority in this. Well, how about
Fern will comment. Sometimes the foot is mightier than the word, but I've learned to try words first.
how about this, guys? Why don't we try it the Dylan way for 1 week? And I will promise you, if you greet the world with open arms, a lot of doors will open for you.
Or you'll get
But-
smashed to death by a cyclops.
I think we'll be fine.
I'll say Kyoki will say diplomacy is the art of negotiating between groups to advance their interests and pursue their goals, ideally without resorting to violence or conflict.
So how about this, Kiki? Let's make a wager. Let's make a wager.
Okay.
Let's try it Dylan's way. Let's try it my way, okay? For 1 week.
Mhm.
1 week. Try it my way for 1 week when we have to fight bad guys and see the outcome. And
Okay.
I bet that the outcome would be so much better if we do it my way.
Okay.
Dalen, when does that week start?
When we leave out on our next mission.
Okay. So I must say, so we leave out on our next mission, and the first people we come across, we will let you attempt to persuade them to not engage in violence with us.
That might be a bit of a problem.
Oh,
Really?
say that now.
If I may.
Yes.
Mm.
The floor is yours.
Make a quick sweeping gesture to effectively cone of silence the room against eavesdroppers.
Sorry, City Rock's token is distracting me.
I'm trying to. I don't know why, but I can't see him on the map.
He's one square away from your guy.
Maybe I'm on the wrong side.
I know why. 1 second.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
1 second. I know why. Layers, motherfucker.
Mm.
I say put him on the foreground layer because he should be above everyone.
There you go. Oh, now that's where everybody is. I thought we were just in an empty room talking to ourselves.
Nope. You've been
Imagination.
in front of Saoirse and Alora and the Duke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As you're obviously aware at this point, the Drakengard have made a move towards the north. What you experienced here in Saltmarsh has been experienced by several other communities all up and down the coast, including as far as the Oaken Kingdoms.
Really?
We're still tallying numbers, but yes, that does include the dragon sighting.
Ducoloro. When you say the Oaken Kingdoms, are you talking about the Demi-Yokai coast or the mainlands?
Both.
Oh,
So they're gearing up to war. Why don't the other countries just also combine their forces and go to war too?
Wait a sec. You said they're going for the Yoken Kingdom?
They hit everybody in the north, including the Oaken Kingdom, yes.
Ooh. Gotta kill them now.
My dear, we're trying to gear up for war. I've been putting together an alliance for just that purpose, despite the Crown's hesitance to work with our neighbors.
Mm. I told you that one was a bad apple.
That said, in my by pulling some strings with my diplomatic relations, I was able to get an audience with one of the more prominent emirs within the Drakengard Empire, a Lord Tariq Bashir, one who also has a vested interest in not letting this blow up. And we were able to negotiate a sort of ceasefire by invoking a Drakengard term. I'm a little rough on the translation. Something death battle, lethal match, something to that effect.
Oh, so are you hiring us to fight on your behalf?
I am extending you an offer, yes.
We accept.
Part of the tradition. Before you cut me off. My understanding of the rules, this would be a series of single combats, determining the fate of the combat. Well, while you have final say in how you handle your opponent, they are lethal matches.
Oh. Oh wait, hold on.
You try to kill your opponent, that's on you, but they will be probably trying to kill you.
Dylan doesn't look so sure now.
I'm about to say,
You're not necessarily, persuading them not to fight might be a bit of a problem.
I'm about to say, Kyoki is grinning maniacally.
That said, by the rules of said tournament, which have been agreed to by both parties, participants in said tournament, provided they survive, are able to ask of one boon of the crown that is within the crown's power to grant, such as getting out of an arrangement, looks towards Fargo, getting a pardon or perhaps a fair shot.
Oh, just a fair shot. That's all.
Our pardon?
Or
Our pardon.
I don't know how you want to play it. My point is, you can ask, and they are required to do it. I can get you the fair shot regardless, thanks to your recent activities, that have actually given us evidence that is actionable. But this is potentially a get out of jail free. If you participate and survive. Anyway,
Nods.
or perhaps a new life and permission to take up residence at an adopted homeland.
I'm about to say, Kyoki's going to be like, tempting that as tempting as that is, I already have a family and a home here.
See?
And I'm about to say, I know, but you had me at killing Drakenborn.
And
I'd do that for free. Just tell me how many I have to kill, and I'll double it.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Guys, Dylan looks like nervous and kind of sick to her stomach. I don't know if I can kill.
Oh, don't worry. I'll kill for both of us.
As I said,
Dalen,
you don't have to. You can choose to spare your opponent. That is within your right as a combatant. Just be aware they may not show you the same courtesy.
That's fair.
Perhaps you could, in fact, talk them into forfeiting.
Ooh, torture.
Talking them into forfeiting, I suppose, is possible, though unlikely, given that that would dishonorably reflect upon their patron.
Yeah, they probably won't let that.
Yeah, I'll say the filthy lizards. The filthy lizards do seem to have at least a bit of dignity about them.
Farron will go into a murmured whisper towards towards Dylan. Dalen, I was trying to give you an out.
Now, the tournament would be in 1 month's time, in a location that my cartographer tells me is about 10 to 12 days from here. I have been authorized by the Crown to take down your requests, and if it is within the Crown's power and ergo my power within the time allotted to execute them, I can do that. So I don't need an immediate decision. I'm just floating that out there. If you wish to discuss terms with me, I'm happy to do that as well. That said,
Question.
yes.
Can I request that the prince be stripped of his title?
I do not
Damn.
like to strip him of his title without cause. But I have confirmed they are willing to strip him of his connection to you.
I guess that's good enough. I'll take it.
As well as ensuring you two do not have to share the same space.
Yes! I accept 1,000 times yes! I'm free! She like jumps up from her seat. It's like, yay! Oh, this is great. We're totally partying tonight, guys. Drinks with me.
I must say, Kyoki's gonna be like, he was like, oh sweet, you don't have to marry that bum anymore. This will be great.
Kiki didn't know. Unless he somehow knew and just kept it to himself.
I'm just listening. I'm just listening to what you're saying.
Oh.
You obviously don't like him. It was like, oh sweet, you don't have to marry a bum anymore.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Wherever he
saying Dylan didn't say that she was obligated to marry the prince.
Is it deductive?
You were just
You're reacting.
I think he's just.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
I was about to say, I was like, you're making it pretty obvious you don't want to be a part of this. I was like, oh, well, all right, sweet. It's like, congrats. It's like, congrats.
A connection with an individual and sharing a space.
Drinks on me, guys. Drinks on me. Tonight, we're going to paint this town red.
I mean, the Dragonborn already kind of did that. Let's paint it a different color.
You say that. Now I feel like I said a joke. And now I feel bad. Being told I have to kill people. And now
No, you have to participate in a tournament where people are trying to kill you, which I admit, I'm not thrilled by the prospect, but it was the best way to help the two of you out that I could come up with.
He'll nudge Fargo and be like, look at that. I told you, that always comes through. He's the best.
I've been coming.
I do greatly appreciate this, sir.
Who do you think has been, keeping people off the track until he finally figured out that scrying was a thing? Which is the only thing that gave me anything actionable, because the second he vanished from scrying, we were actually able to confirm he was not in places where murders were happening. Which is why I was saying, I could give you the fair shot if you wanted to do this through the legal system, or we can just get you the blanket pardon.
Say go for the blanket pardon.
The downside of the pardon, it's still on your record that people will believe it happened.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't do it, so I'd rather have my day in court.
Well, that's fair.
And I believe that by doing this route, you will, your day in court will unearth the truth, because it seems, based on what you've been getting up to recently, that there's a connection between all of this and what happened with you in the past. I don't know why the Cult of Azos chose you as their scapegoat. I don't know why the Cult of Azos, has felt the need to remove certain politically positioned individuals over the last several years. And I don't know why they seem to be helming this invasion, but it all seems to be connected. Gesture over to Saoirse. Oh, me. Yeah. So I took a look at the powder from some of those weird dragons you guys found, including the really big ancient one. You know that was an ancient dragon? I didn't know that was an ancient dragon. I didn't even know ancient dragons were still a thing. Fascinating. But yeah, apparently it had that crystalline, this crystalline structure throughout its entire body. It seems to have accelerated its growth. The crystal matches something in the writings regarding the Cult of Azos that I recently reconstructed. Specifically, an ancient crystal known as the Heart of Azos that is believed to actually be the primordial dragon's heart itself.
You need to get that.
It seems to have it's kind of a psionically resonant crystal, believed to actually be connected to, I'm not sure what term you use for it, the Nightmare Realm, the Dreaming Dark, something like that, which is believed to be where the bad vibes created there are believed by some to be the malice and wrath left over from Azos when it's passed. So it seems like the cult is researching like draconification or something. I don't know. Again, they're taking normal beings and turning them into dragonborn or dragonborn-like creatures, and they're taking drakes or wyverns and stuff and accelerating them and mutating them into full-blown ancient dragons.
The paperwork that we found, we came across one of those crystals. I don't recall who grabbed the paperwork. I do know we grabbed the paperwork. I just don't recall who grabbed it.
When we grab stuff like that, we hand it over to Kyoki.
Okay. Now, in which case, I will reach out for Kiki for the paperwork so we can share that.
Okay.
But my understanding is based on the stuff we found here, and sounds like what you may have found in pursuing the army, that they may have some form of involvement with this tournament. So you may actually find leads there as well, to find out what the hell they're trying to pull. Because I don't know, if I was trying to take over the continent, I don't think I'd want this to be handled in a little kung fu battle off to the side.
Well, yeah, makes sense. It's probably an illusion.
I'm not as versed in Drakengard culture, at least compared to the some of the people here. Would those holding the tournament wouldn't they be honor bound to prevent interference from Cult of Azos?
Those wishing to potentially answer that question can roll a history check. Ba-dum-bum.
Cricket.
Yes. Yes. Whenever we see something has happened, we need to go. They're on crystal.
Goes in, renames the monster manual. Meth dragon.
The dragon's all on that. I can deal with this. What are we rolling for what now?
If you're wishing to give insight into how this tournament would work and whether they'd be honor bound to support it, that would be a history check. Kyoki being
For dragon
advantage.
Yay. Watch, I still somehow to roll shit. Huh. Nowhere near as bad.
Okay. Provided that the individuals holding the tournament are acting in good faith, i.e., they are not part of the cult, then you'll be honor bound to abide by and maintain the rules of said tournament.
Even though we are literally softlings.
By agreeing to the tournament, everybody is afforded the same protections and rights therein. All participants, which is not to say that chicanery does not occur. And you have had people that are doing the I'm going to commit as much chicanery as possible within the confines of the rules. Like, I'm not allowed to kill the other combatant outside of the tournament, but that doesn't mean I can't do something to ensure that they don't show up to the match.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I know they're insular enough that I wanted to be sure that we were afforded some protections, at least on paper.
As per the
These assholes are going to flatten their tires.
previous one, because it doesn't take much to realize he's talking to the same right that you would have with the hashtag, the quiche, just on a much larger scale. That provided that this is not some conspiracy or whatever, they are obviously Duke Laurel. Now I can't discount the possibility based on Master Sersha's insights that this could be a trap to get our best warriors all in one place.
The best warrior, or are you just asking us so that your best warriors aren't in all one place?
I'm not in charge of figuring out who's the best or not. I'm extending this offer to you because I'm strategically placed in a way to do it, and because, again, I know at least two of you could benefit from it, whether I am loath to put you in this position or not. If I go my way, neither one of you would have to participate. But my hands are tied in terms of helping you beyond what I have already done. this could potentially solve your problems.
Well, I accept. I will leave it up to my crew to decide if they accept. Kiki also accepts. I see that little creepy smile on his face.
And again, I'm free and authorized to negotiate your rewards accordingly, with, so we can get them in writing. So that
Yes,
you
yes.
back out of them because they're in writing.
I
So-
think I know what I want.
The laugh at the end, it has given me cause for concern.
I am trying to help the crowd. How could you possibly assume I want anything?
Your laugh at the end.
This fine young gentleman over here has come to us at his time of need, and they need us to do, I'll say, the strongest warriors to go and venture forth and deal with this scourge of the Dragonborn invasion. I, for one, shall lend my services. You have my rapier.
Hmm.
Oh, and I'm sure the Ash would be down for killing some Dragonborn too. You hate them just as much as I do, don't you?
Not sure it's quite that much, but yes.
I'm
There we go.
curious what you could ask for, Ash.
He knows what I want. And you see just, the helmet and Aloro staring each other down, and you swear there's chain lightning going on between them, but you can't see it.
He's like, well, I know you said he would know what you want, but I'm curious as to what you want. Oh, he's my good boy. Yes, you are. Brian was so mean to you. I think you were handsome.
So that sounds like an affirmative from everyone except you, Belland. I can understand if you need time to think about it.
No, I mean, I'm in. Getting an expedited day in court would be nice to not have to. He wheels back and forth in the wheelchair for a second. Wear a disguise all the time.
Very well. And as a show of good faith, I can also extend you the protection of my house, so that until you have your day in court, they won't come after you, since we know where you are. A sort of parole, if you will.
I appreciate that.
As long as you stay with this party, I will not out your position. I will just assure them I know where you are, and that should be enough.
Nods.
If you leave, Fiala will inform me, and said protections will be revoked, and you will be back to your previous status.
Understood.
Though I will still keep making sure you get your fair day in court, because you are agreeing to do this, and I do appreciate that.
I like that subtle. Don't flake on me, bitch.
Yeah.
Now,
Solar,
mind,
solar
did you find out in the caverns?
Oh, well, of course, this crystal that we destroyed. Here are the pieces I collected from it.
Like, sir, all up in your personal space, her massive goggle-like eye is seeming to extend a little bit, in your hands, like, ooh!
Titan, I wasn't holding my hand out for you. Sorry. Oh, okay. No. Yeah. It didn't feel so fascinating. Dylan looks like she's about to say something, and then she stops herself and said, Farron had some sort of minor connection to it.
Really? You don't turn and zip up into Farron's face. You got sort of wand, small wandish like implement that's kind of whirring at you. She's like poking you in the forehead. It's like, really, what type of resonance did you?
When you see it's quite possible that I have some connection through, and he'll explain the bit of his backstory at the prison and the large crystal that was there.
While you're doing that, she's like, indeed, yes, fascinating. And she's like sticking the thing in like your ear, like tongue, she's like getting all up in your face, it's like examining you.
It's clear that he's only tolerating this due to her seniority.
Flores pinches the bridge of his nose, like, Zersha, that can wait till later, please. Oh, sorry, I did it again, didn't I? My bad, sorry. She goes back to her chair, it's like awkwardly sipping her tea.
Yes. I'm glad I could help. Master Saoirse. As as far as quests go, yeah, Ms. Farron aware of any restricted sites that the Cobalt Soul would like access to, but normally would not be able to get access?
History check. You can think of several sites that heritage site types things where they are trying to get access, but because they are primarily they are not officially, but they are primarily associated with the Republic. The Crown has been hesitant about letting them in, and if they have, it's been under like very controlled circumstances. Most of these sites have to do with the initial crossing of the early elves in their initial crossing over to the Feywild.
Okay. Then yeah, Farron will request that the Cobalt Soul get access to one of them.
Look surprised, not expecting such a selfless request for a situation like this, and then give you a nod of respect, and affirmation that he will happily provide that, because as the Minister of Culture and the Arts, the idea of preserving that kind of shit is right up his alley.
Thank you. I would be on a very different path if it wasn't for the Cobalt Soul. So it seemed like a good opportunity to repay that effort on it.
All right, very good then. I'll have the contracts drawn up and brought to you this evening. Unless you need more time, which it sounds like everybody knows what they want, so we should be able to handle that, no problem.
Yep. Dad, we should go out to eat dinner and let me take you to my favorite place. My treat.
I'm here for a few days. I'm sure we can arrange for that. My understanding is that your housekeeper has been working diligently for your return, so I'm not sure we'd want to invoke her wrath tonight.
That's fair. That's fine. But I'm sleeping with you tonight.
That is your prerogative, I suppose, in your own home. Privilege of procuring one of your guest rooms.
Well, no, you can sleep in the room with me. Oh, she thinks about it and she backtracks. Is like, actually, second thought, I will sleep in the guest room with you.
Very well.
For anybody who don't know, Dylan is a daddy's girl.
Unless you have further questions for me, I suppose we're done.
Yep, that's it. I can now flaunt all 1, 2, 3, 4 of my husbands and my wife.
That tick returns for those of you who saw it before.
I do have some questions for you, for you, Duke, if I may, but that can be for later. It doesn't entirely pertain to the task at hand.
Now, later, up to you. I'm here for a couple of days before I have to make a sail for the tournament grounds.
I think it'd be better to arrange some other time during your stay here, especially because well, Dalen here clearly wants to do some celebrating. For the GM, the intent is to discuss what he knows about the well, that's for sure. Know about part of Asia and how he could possibly have a connection with.
Yeah.
Because why again, that can obviously be dealt with later. You know who who the major players are going to be at this tournament? You'd mentioned Amir Bashir. Is that the is that person associated with the Bastard Prince?
Ah, you've heard of him before. That is one of the monikers I've heard him referred to by.
Okay.
Obviously, not one he's fond of.
Better than the son of a bitch prince.
Yeah.
Likely refers to his mixed heritage, as he is technically only half dragonborn. Human mother, I believe.
Hmm.
Have you heard of him before?
Only very very recently, our dealings with this.
Really?
Unless David's just remembering.
No, you're remembering correctly. Interesting. I suppose I shouldn't be entirely surprised that he was negotiating with me and, conducting battle strategies at the same time. Unless, one only has so much say over where the crown sends you.
Not that they would be inclined to, but I assume that warfare is fair until there are official drafts in place.
That would be my understanding, yes.
Are there any allies of his that will be in the tournament, perhaps specialized specialized in mirrors that we could possibly prepare for or gear against.
I would be surprised if there were not allies of his involved, given he is the one orchestrating it. So he's filling the similar role to me of choosing their warriors.
I wasn't sure if there's any prospective lists already drafted.
If there are, I have not had a chance to see them yet.
20-minute warning. I have to be up in literally 3 hours from now.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Ending soon.
Need to go, Hopper? Be free.
Oh, I said 20-minute warning, even though I do have to be up
Quite
in
yet.
3 hours.
Since we seem to be going in somewhat blind without knowing what the draft is doing, all we really have to rely on is our cultural and historical knowledge. That's fine. Usually a Ultra's tournament is what is really simple. Aside from rules, which I believe we will have once we arrive, I can't think of any other questions to ask. I'm sure that I am. I'm sure that Sarah's probably eager to get the food out.
I believe she is, yes. So if you wish to make your way to the dining room, I will meet you there momentarily. I just need a moment with Belland and my daughter beforehand.
So,
Before I leave, I will pat Dalen on the shoulder. Dalen, if you'd like, I could teach you how to hold your blows.
and I use magic. So.
I'm sure we can figure out a way to hold that back too.
Yeah.
Given his proficiency, I figure Farron is aware of the non-lethal meta magic, even though he can't perform it himself.
You will be aware it exists, yes.
Yeah. I will retire to the dining room, provided that Duroc
Rock will let you leave, yes. He will stare you down a little bit, but he will let, given how you've been introduced, but he will let you leave.
Oh. Okay. Well, he'll probably beat me in intimidation.
Yes, I imagine that the giant, giant knightly individual probably would beat you in an intimidation off. But you are welcome to try.
YOLO! Okay, 16. Not bad, given that he's not proficient. As I get hit by 27.
I honestly don't remember what his intimidation is.
Do rock. Do rock.
Ask me about the foreground layer all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's been doing that to me too. You want to learn about it? I thought I already did. You want to learn about it again?
You haven't learned enough.
I got the certificate.
Last week, so got to get it updated. All right, Hopper, I'm gonna turn off the lights. You're gonna be down here in the dark.
Oh wow!
That did not roll correctly. Oh, I know I did. I put an extra comment in there.
Oh,
There we go.
okay, that's what I was expecting.
Okay. So presumably you guys dip out the room per his request.
It's just Fargo and Dylan.
Under the assumption that you would accept, I looks over Bellum, spoke to your father, and looks over at Dylan, and raided the family vault. I wanted to ensure your best chances of success.
Okay.
He reaches into his robe and withdraws a parcel in one hand and a long box in the other. Sets the box down in front of Dylan and the parcel down in front of Belland.
I will pick up the long box.
Opens the parcel.
Okay. Dylan finds this inside.
Oh, nice.
That is the Aloro family blade, the Eschaton, entrusted to us at the end of the first age.
And you're giving it, is this a loaner? Like once I'm done, I give it back?
That is up to you. Of my children, right now, you are the only one properly equipped to handle it, I think.
Oh, Dad.
And it,
Like I said, probably, maybe, I think.
That's a lot of kids.
Belland
Pretty busy for now.
has entrusted this to you in his efforts to protect you from what you found yourself in. I regret I couldn't get it to you sooner. Might have helped. Oh,
Appears to be a cloak.
it is. And if you scroll down, it does a lot of cool stuff. Just like if Sierra scrolls down, her sword does a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm reading.
Okay.
I believe these are both classified as Master Sersha called them when she had them identified vestiges of divergence.
I don't know what that is.
Really ancient artifacts of great power.
Ah, cool, cool, cool.
Alrighty. I think this will help.
Now, obviously, that won't help you in the tournament. However, or rather, the cloak won't help you in the tournament, obviously. what I believe will help you with the tournament, as he produces 2 more packages to set in front of Fargo. These come from me.
You said you put them both in front of Fargo?
Yep.
Okay, Fargo will open the packages. Arcane apple. Ooh.
The Arcane Arbalest. Won't exactly fit in your leg, but hopefully it will be more useful when you're in a tournament where everybody's watching you.
Okay.
Also comes with this. This one comes from your father. Apparently, the hunter, it's supposed to go to the top hunter in your tribe or something. Something about a vote of confidence in you.
Constellation Quiver. Okay. I can heal people. Alrighty.
Potentially heal.
Cool. Potentially.
Hopefully these ensure you come back in one piece.
I am sure that they will.
You need a minute to familiarize yourselves with these, but apparently I have a dinner I need to get to.
Yes, yes.
With that, he will sweep out of the room, leaving you two alone for a moment if you wish to hang back.
And just like that, you're a free man.
I am
Fargo.
far from a free man, but it will be nice to be able to go by Fargo again and not Balandra off.
I guess that's true. You are married to me now.
Oh, does that mean I should be taking your last name? Does that make me? Well, that's what. Does that make? Are we all lords now? Is that how that works, or are we all dukes? Once your dad passes away, eventually.
Well,
Make
see,
you the
the thing
Duchess.
is, I don't have a title, so at least I'm not allowed to have a title.
You have the honorary title due to his daughter of just lady, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, if I don't have a title, I don't think you guys are getting a title outside of sir and stuff. But yeah. But it would be nice. Imagine if we were all royalty. Actually, scratch that. I don't want to be royalty.
Actually, as as a part of your harem, I believe we have the title of consort.
It's like, I just can't wait for you guys to be introduced to my mom. My mom approves of this lifestyle. At least I think she approves. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure because I haven't been home in a minute. But I feel totally fine. I feel like she'd be chill with it. She'd be chill with it. Yeah. Wait till you introduce me to your dad.
You've met my dad.
Yes, but not as your wife.
Oh, I'm not talking to my dad much. I'm actually kind of surprised he gave me these gifts.
Sometimes just because you don't talk to your dad doesn't mean that he doesn't love you.
That's fair.
I hate you.
Let's join the others. The quicker we get through dinner, the quicker we can go out on town and drink Till our heart's content. I want to drink until my chest explodes.
Yeah, I think I need to head to bed.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm struggling to stay awake.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
Good night, guys.
Right.
Good night.
Thank you.
Alright.
Thanks for the session.
I think you
You're welcome.
made all that a lot easier.
Yeah. Good night.
No.
Then party. But then snuggling up with daddy and going to bed.
Wait, shouldn't Dalen have the head of the table?
Should, but I can't see the head table because of your stupid aura.
Very, very bright.
For some reason on my screen it's just a white circle. It's not actually an aura.
Oh wow. Yeah, it has a transparency on mine.
Yeah, it has transparency on the streaming screen too. It's just on my laptop I'm running from.
Is your aura always on?
Yep.
Yeah, because it doesn't depict the range of it. I mean, is it too bright for you? I can lower the bright.
Oh yeah, it's definitely bright. Oh yeah, that's better.
That's a lot better, yeah.
I just want to make sure people can actually see it.
Yeah, it's faint, but I can see it.
Should you do me a favor? Double click on my token and click update.
1 second. Like,
I believe it's update default token.
Yeah.
Okay. That way the aura will maintain consistency. I can very barely see it, but more of the point was for you guys to know when the bonus is applied with how close.
well, we
you
can always
are.
deal with it again on a different map when it comes up.
And like I said, I can see it. It's faint, but I can see it.
Yeah, that's why it's more important that you guys can see it rather than me.
All right.
What?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So, dinner passes. Unless there's going to be any issues with dinner.
No issues.
You guys are free to retire to your rooms or town or what have you after that.
I believe party was the next order of business.
Her dad should be asleep or in bed by the time she comes back, and she'll just climb in bed with. Although she'll probably wake him up to talk about her night and then climb in bed.
You can either hang out with the guards in the basement, or you can go to town. That's up to you. For those inclined to party, or you can just party with the house staff. That's also an option.
Well, it's a captain's party,
Yeah.
so.
Following that, next day, Lord Oloro will be spending most of his day in the study, drafting up the paperwork and nailing down the final details with you guys to ensure that you guys, all within his power, that you guys don't get screwed with magically legally binding contracts.
Of course.
More so for your protection than to force you to do anything, just because he does not trust the crown to honor this. Again, tournament will be in roughly 1 month's time. It takes 10 to 12 days, depending on his navigation rolls, to get there. Somebody logged in and out, apparently.
You said what?
We had a delude, like somebody logged in and out.
No, I muted. I was muted.
Okay. So yeah, it'll take you 10 to 12 days to get there from here. So you, in theory, have about, not counting travel time, about 2 weeks to dick around as needed.
Okay, cool. How long is my dad staying around?
Your dad will be here for about 3 days.
Okay.
Before he leaves, I did add another item to your journal. He does have an additional gift, this one from your mother.
Yay.
Both as a happy wedding and as a why the fuck was I not invited to the wedding? She's not upset that he's very clearly she's not upset that you're married. She's upset that you did it without her.
I didn't invite her. Technically, there wasn't a wedding.
You know that, and I know that. She does not know that. Fix it.
You said you add it to my journal. I don't see it.
Legendary. No, it should be right below your sword.
Under
Legendary.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got you. Yeah. Is there a teleportation circle in my hometown?
There is not, but I can send you there anyway.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go. Since we got time, Ash, I, and Little Bit, and whoever wants to go, we're gonna go spend time with Mom.
Karen will go, given that she's met your dad. Might as well meet your mom.
Okay, so we will portal you over to the Adamantine Isles with the understanding that you can megascope back.
Yeah.
Or teleportation circle from the foyer. In which case, he probably will not be here when you get back.
We'll do it. We'll go the day he leaves. That way we can share. Yeah. That gives us time. And anybody who's watching, everybody would know that occasionally Dylan giggles whenever she's talking to Duroc, as she has a little crush on him. Just a little one.
You also make it a point with both the housekeeper, Theala, and after learning Kyoki is the quartermaster for the boats and possibly the house. He's not sure on that. He will make it a point of meeting with the three of you to ensure accounts are settled for anything that was either damaged or food or whatever that was used from the house's stores, and making sure that the place is at least as stocked as when he found it.
And you better not ask for your 2 gold coins back.
Oh, Josh, I knew they were silver.
Oh, silver.
I promise to not ask for my 2 gold coins.
I don't like how that's worded.
I'm gonna go find those 2 guards and get my 2 silver coins.
You also make sure that Rotor and Saral have access to his personal suppliers for household necessities.
Oh, that's actually really nice. Also, I still like the fact that his name is Brotor.
Or I'm definitely bro for it. Bro.
I understand my daughter. This is my daughter's place, and she wants to live her own way. But at the same time, I want to make sure my daughter's needs are met. So these people are probably much better than anything you're going to find in Saltmarsh, especially considering the main trader in Saltmarsh just up and bounced.
All the whiskey. Yeah, fuck her. All the whiskey.
Oh, we need to find a pet trainer for our drakes, by the way. Because do the people, Bro and his wife and our daughter, do they speak Draconic?
Like passing, like kind of trade Draconic, not enough to deal with animals.
Well, I guess I can teach them simple commands.
As for the simple commands, they cannot handle the training thereof.
Oh yeah, no. I wasn't looking for them to do training. I'm looking for a trainer.
There are Drake and other animal trainers within your father's forces who are here that can help you figure out what training these creatures were provided, because they were at the military, so they're already trained. You just have to figure out how they were trained.
Oh, awesome! Yes.
And once they help you figure out what commands they were trained for, they can teach them that.
Okay, awesome. Let's do that.
And they can also make sure that everybody who needs to be is appropriately acclimated to them, so that they recognize them as being allowed to be here. The kids love the Drakes. The Drakes love the kids. They're a little wary of Asura at first, but eventually they seem to work out some kind of dynamic where they're strangely subservient to her, but they do still play with her.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. See what I tell you.
I was wondering about that interaction actually.
Ash is probably going to be spending most of his time rigging the squirrel tubes for the ship.
Ooh, we can train them as messenger squirrels to shoot messages to people through the squirrel tubes.
Oh,
If you, I'll say if you need,
later, I have both Ash and Ileana will be presenting a potential mod for the ship. You will have enough time to choose one.
okay. You can, I'll say,
Documents open again.
all right. If you want to have help with doing your mods for the ship, we do have help for you if you want to do your mod stuff for the ship. Because you now have an assistant.
Where did we get an assistant?
The wife. She's proficient in everything as long as I tell her to.
Okay.
And I'll say it's part of the reason I bought every single because as long as I summon her and you tell me what proficiency she needs, I can basically pre-program her with any tool proficiency.
Ash will be thrilled to have a bosun's mate who's at least as good as he is.
Mhm.
I'll say, and it's even better because she automatically gets mad.
Saltmarsh, while they can't pay you in coin for saving them, they can ensure the ship is fully repaired and fully stocked before you head out.
I like how everything that we've gotten them the last time we saved them kind of broke, so we're just going to give you free boat rides. And now this is like, we still can't pay you.
Last time they gave you a boat, which is a pretty good payment. That's like 10,000-15,000 gold worth of boat.
Wait, isn't the boat that we have? Didn't we steal that from?
Yeah, it was part of the what's it called?
You stole it from the pirates, but they gave you all the legitimate paperwork that allows you to sail it around without having to have false paperwork.
Ah, okay. So we stole it, and then they gave us paperwork so that we stole it fairly. Okay.
Like they're the ones who drew up the deed, and of ownership, and the captain's plaque and all that for you.
I do want to say we still have not rechristened the ship.
You have not.
We don't have a name for it.
So it's still the Sea Ghost.
I don't think I must say nobody's bothered trying to figure out a name for it.
Master Saoirse Jin will definitely be pestering you guys as much as possible whenever she can nail one of you down because she wants to know as much about all this crap you've been dealing with. She's really fascinated by the cult of Azos and the crystals and stuff. Apparently, she was the one performing the autopsy on the dragon.
You see, now I'm just imagining like her being at the door to a laboratory while someone's in it, just asking questions through the door.
If you went while she was talking to you, she totally would follow you and be annoying you through the door. Yes.
I'm going to draft up a parchment that is going to list what I want from the what I want from the royal family, and I am going to write. I'll say so. When I do it, I am going to write it in my illusory script. So that only he can read it. So I must say I will be doing that, and I will. What it is that Kyoki is going to want, because there's only a couple of things I can think of Kyoki really, and one of those things he can't get because of war crime. So
You want something that's a war crime. Is
well,
that what I
there's
just
two things I want. There's two things I want. One is a war crime, and I'm pretty sure the crown can't condone that. So I got to go with option two.
I'm curious what option 2 is.
I'll say option one would be a massacre. I'll say option one would be a massacre. The I'll say would be a massacre. I'll say a massacre. Pretty much Polo Red wedding against the Dragonborn like Imperial family. Pretty much just march on their kingdom and just like murder everyone. It's like pretty sure it can.
Yeah,
pretty sure it can.
because they're fighting this tournament to not have to do that.
Want to bombard the entire territory with meteor?
It was like, can I get a one-on-one king? I'll say with the Emperor of the Drakengard Empire.
I suppose after the tournament, you could try challenging the Supreme Lord or what have you. I imagine their CR is probably off the charts, though.
Well, technically, like you said, depending on what's going on, depending on how the tournament goes, I might want to. Because depending on how I fight, it might piss them off and make them less likely to be, considerate or non-violent towards the rest of you. Pretty sure if I scalp one of them, they're gonna fuck. This was like fuck mercy. I'm assuming this is going to be in like some sort of Coliseum or something.
Oh, do we get to place
tournament ground? Yes.
Okay.
Get to place bets?
I feel like you probably can't place bets on.
Officially, you cannot. Unofficially, there's almost guaranteed you're going to be betting going on.
Oh yes, we are down. We are betting. I will use my own money. Don't worry.
I guess we'll figure out what the tournament style is going to be. Series of one-on-one fights or what. So we'll figure it out. Or they're just going to throw us in here. We just melee nuts.
It's a series of one-on-one matches, though. Depending on how you guys choose to handle it, what you want to play this, we can either actually do them as one-on-one matches, or we can run it as a normal combat with and all of them at the same time, with the idea that they're all happening individually, but we're just running them as one fight.
I like how we did the tournament that one time. Can't we do that? Where it was like all at once.
Yeah, I believe we did last time. They were all run at once. We ran the whole thing at once. They would not all be in the ring at the same time, like with that one fight.
Yeah.
So we'd run them all at the same time, but one fight will not affect the other fight. So, you guys have anything else? I think this is probably where I'm going to call it for the night.
Okay.
You have a new home screen for this arc.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I feel like now I'm gonna lose.
These are our known contenders.
Okay, so we have.
Sorry, do we have Mara Jade on our side?
Yes.
You wish.
I'm seeing the red.
Oh, yeah. I remember the yellow guy. I think I remember the yellow guy. There.
No, it's this woman that pretended to be your wife. Isn't that her right here?
Yep, I'm gonna kill her.
But what if you don't fight her?
This is a series of one-on-one matches. If two members of the same team advance to the next bracket and would be in a versus match, one of them chooses to opt out, and then the other team will substitute in a member appropriately. If one of your team members is unable to continue but did legitimately make it to the next round, you are also entitled to substitutions.
Like, how does that happen?
If you're,
so what happens
if you're not able to heal up enough, if you're incapacitated, if you choose you don't want to go further, but you don't want to forfeit for your team.
Ah, okay.
I say it could be something as simple as I lost my arm. It's not going to grow back fast enough. I'm going to choose to substitute. Or it could be I have explosive diarrhea. I choose to substitute. It could be I don't want to fight that guy. I choose to substitute.
I got you.
The same team cannot fight itself. Somebody will have to choose to drop out so that somebody else can be substituted in, and you always have the right to opt out of the next match.
Okay, cool.
Hey, yo, let's just run the gauntlet. Let's just run the gauntlet and beat the shit out of everyone so that we're left.
That's an interesting question. If during the tournament we gain enough experience to level up, do we level up between matches within the tournament time frame?
Provided that actually happens, I'm open to that possibility, yes.
That'd be kind of cool.
Okay,
I'd be surprised considering how much XP it's going to take for us to.
I also have another question. is the okay, because like I can communicate with people, and through me people can communicate with each other. Is that something we're wanting to implement for this?
If you choose to do either psychic communication or shenanigans in an attempt to cheat, you're welcome to try. We will make up rolls appropriately. Just if you get caught, obviously there will be consequences.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to cheat. That's why I'm not trying to cheat. But if psychically communicating with my team is cheating, then obviously
that's not cheating. Oh,
okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about with us.
So, your father will warn you about this one.
Who that is?
I was like, he looks very familiar.
I forget who he is.
Well, those of you who played Soul Calibur know who he is, but that's your fiance.
Yup.
Oh, okay. Oh no. I don't want to fight.
Just keep your husbands or wives with you.
Just so know that if it becomes a match where I have to fight him, Dylan's probably going to
You are same team. You cannot fight each other.
Okay, good. Same team. Good.
Okay.
In the event that you both advance into a position where you would have to fight each other, one of you has to drop out so that the other side can substitute in somebody.
Okay, well then he'll have to drop out.
Well, that's for
Should we?
In the event that happens, your placement in the tournament bracket will be determined randomly.
That's fair.
You know what's gonna really suck? If all of us just wind up like facing each other in the early round.
Wait. No, this is what Dylan will do. She will convince the Dragon Guard to let her defect for the match and then quit. It's like, oh no, so that we automatically get a win.
Also, fuck you, Brian. I've had this since the beginning of the campaign, and then I found out you guys were doing a Mortal Kombat arc.
Wait, what you say?
I said, fuck you. I've had this in here since the beginning of the campaign, and then I found out you guys were doing a Mortal Kombat arc in your Supers game.
Oh, we did that a long time ago.
I'm just saying, it's like, I had this first, damn it. You for ripping shit off.
Oh no, I was never gonna say that. I'm like, look, we did Mortal Kombat. We are doing Vor Zygax. I'm like, this is absolutely different.
It's not just draconic for Mortal Kombat.
Hey, hell, even the symbol doesn't even look like the.
And why every time somebody's trying to translate it to common, it's had a different translation because nobody can actually get it right.
I do like the stone background. Actually, pretty.
Yeah, the stone background is really nice.
Also, I didn't have a bracket system set up, so.
Yeah, I think we picked our opponent. I want to fight you.
I'll say, as long as I can kill Melina, that's all I care about.
Well, at least with this, you cannot end with friendship.
I mean, it's not impossible, but it's very unlikely.
I feel like the majority of these people, I feel like you're not going to be able to talk sense to the actual Dragon Ball or like the Swole Bolds. Like, none of the Kobolds or Dragon Ball will be able to be talked to, but I feel like the other actual humanoid ones you should be able to talk sense into some of them.
I think the only chance of a friendship ending would be if it's the blue quiche. Because she, much like the Ninja Turtles, have fought with honor, and I can respect that.
I should have my sheet done by next time.
Good, because you actually have to roll stuff next time, like real stuff, not just token skill rolls to actually to have knowledge stuff.
I'm expecting the full blown MK soundtrack or covers of said soundtrack. Because this game can actually use the jukebox.
As a time is the preliminary elimination rounds.
Ah.
Provided you don't take the entire session up with your 2 weeks of downtime.
No, I figured we can use that in post.
That's usually what that's meant for, yeah. Also, I got Durak out of the way, so I can throw that sheet out now.
No, the rock.
No, I'm not going to throw him out. I don't know when he's going to show up again, but I'm not throwing him out. Oh, that's not true. I'd have to check the mission log, but I think I do know when he shows up again.
I am.
Because presumably he shows up anytime Sierra's father does.
That's fair. I am looking forward to Vorzagax. And whatever chicanery pops up in the combat. Ooh, I wonder if there's like Mortal Kombat music as done by Oblivion.
Elder Scrolls Mortal Kombat. Then I can end the stream here, so good night, Internet.